And hi everyone.
I look so pissed. Get my in the beginning I looked so pissed.
Oh my bad, I thought you knew we were starting. You're like, not this
Hmm?
again. Oh my god. So hi everyone and welcome to my hair looks so bad. Okay, we'll restart this.
Your hair, my
Good. Hi everyone and welcome to Squid Game. No, just kidding. Welcome
oh gosh.
to the Daily Dose podcast, or not the Daily Dose podcast, the Sleepy Idol, a little bar on 54th and Crenshaw where you can sit back, relax, grab a drink, and talk smack about hot topics in K-pop with your friends. Hey Jasmine, how you doing?
Ew. Your friend.
With your friends. Hi Jasmine, how are you
Ew.
doing this evening? This wonderful evening.
Right. Um, oh no. I worked out today. I'm
Ooh, buff
tired.
queen. We love a buff
Uh-uh.
queen. You have a trainer and everything, so you're like actually like working out, working out. So yes, buff queen.
Yeah, because if I don't have a trainer, I'm not gonna do anything. I was like discussing this with my dad, and we were both like, yeah, if we didn't have a trainer, no. Like we'd feel the burn for like 2 seconds and be like, and that's good.
We're done here.
Thank you. That was it.
Honestly, I feel like a trainer is worse though, because I'm like one of those people that like when I go to the gym, I'm like I'm only here because I have to be. Don't talk to me. Don't interact with me. I'm trying to make this the shortest experience of my life. So if a trainer was like, "Come on, two more," I'll be like, "No, you two more. Shut up." And they're like,
Honestly, that's what happened today. She was like, do the freaking Russian twist. Oh, I didn't say all that, but I was just like, I can't do this. She was like, you can do it. And I was just like, no. She would just say, like, this is your favorite. Like, just think of it as your favorite. And I
"Oh,
was just like, no, not a thing. No, I hate this.
Russian
When you say it's my favorite, I hate it even more.
Russian twists are the worst though. Like I don't even know why they burn so bad because it really doesn't feel like you're doing a lot. But
Yeah,
like,
you're just doing this.
yeah, it doesn't seem like you're
And,
doing a lot.
and then she wouldn't, I was like, can I put my feet down? Like, cause I had them like up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know how like you can sometimes do the easier version. I was like, can I do that? And she's like, no, I'm not doing that today. No. And I
Even
was just like, no.
the thing is about crazy Russian twists, even when you put your feet down, it can still like burn pretty bad.
But it's better than when it's up because
That's
my
true.
legs are like, no.
No.
Like, please stop.
Fortunate says I have trainer too when I go to the gym. So everyone has a trainer except me. Maybe I should get on this trainer too. No, I would never work with a trainer. But okay, so you're gonna be. When is your first? What is it called? Muscle Queen contest.
First of all, I never want to be like that muscular.
It's very hard for girls to get
I
that
will.
muscular.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot because I know a lot of there was like a big stigma, especially when I was younger. Like girls wouldn't want to lift weights because they would be like, "Well, I don't want to like be like looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger out here." But it's like that takes a lot of
It's not gonna
dedication
happen. Yeah.
for a woman to get that kind of muscle mass and things like that. Leanne said, "Y'all
Yeah.
are going to the gym." LOL. I started going to the gym. I go every now and then, but it's hard because like I want to avoid as many people as possible, and that's I have to wake up pretty early to do that, and it's just sometimes
Mm.
it doesn't work. So
I go to like a small gym. Like it's not even like a full gym. It's like there are physical therapists there
mm-hmm.
because it's like a physical therapy place,
Oh,
but they also have
okay.
like gym stuff and like they have trainers. And so like because it's physical therapy, I also have to wear a mask, which is like I like it, but I also hate it because when I'm dying,
Yeah.
it feels like I'm suffocating. I'm like, and like my train is like trying to like have conversation. I'm like, this is a great conversation, but I'm hyperventilating. I'm dying.
And also, if you start sweating, your mask will get all
Oh,
sweaty and
oh my
stuff.
gosh, my mask, the amount of masks that I just like have to toss immediately afterwards. It's just like, no.
Yeah. It's so gross.
Yeah.
Um, Not y'all saying what's a gym. Zumba's a good one. Have you done Zumba?
I no, I had the My mom had the what's it called? There's a Zumba Connect
Like a game?
game. Yeah,
Oh.
like for the Xbox 360 Connect. So we had that, and I think I did that like once, and that was about it.
And you're like, we're done here. Zoom was fun. I used to
Yeah.
do that a lot in college because they had a class, like weekly classes, for our gym.
Mm.
And so I would do that sometimes. It's you rarely have to like let go because sometimes you're like, oh, I look kind of cringe, but like that's why I would always be in the back. But then when I like really started feeling myself, I was like, excuse me, ladies, I'm Fred Cheddar. What are we doing today, Andrew? Like it would just be like I'd be really, really into it. So,
I like hip hop abs. I used to do that.
is that like a YouTube thing?
No, he was like, what's his name? Sean T. And he had like, you never saw those commercials? It was like, he basically was like a hip hop choreographer for like famous people. And so he like had like a workout thing that he like released. So it was just like basically you're just doing hip hop dances
Well, that's fun.
or like workout type hip hop dances. They weren't like fully complete ones.
It's like now pop, lock, moonwalk.
Yeah, basically it was like doing this a lot, like hopping. Just like, yeah, it was just like, yeah.
I feel like that's
That is-
like the exercises where you like aren't like it's not like I'm exercising. I feel like those are the best. I wish I could like really get like more like different classes and things like that because as much as
learn a
running,
K-pop dance.
there's a K-pop dance one.
No, learn a K-pop dance.
No, because the thing is, those do I've had tried that and they do get you sweaty. But the thing is, I'm so bad at learning them. I'll literally be 4 seconds in sweating. Like I tried to learn the get it, hit it, kill it, that one, and I could not get
What
past
is
the
that?
first. The Pristine V, the one song they were.
Oh,
Yeah, I tried to do that, could not even get past the first verse. I kept skipping around because I was like, okay, I can do this one later because I was struggling. Let me start like at the chorus, and then I sucked and I was like, all right, let me start at the bridge. That's where everyone starts. Like, what was I even thinking? Sorry about the chorus. And I was like, okay, let me start at the last 5 seconds of the song because duh, that's where I'm supposed to start.
how about I just don't do anything and watch them?
How about I lie down, eat
That's
potato
what I usually
chips,
do.
go on TikTok. Also, Jazz, stop making me hip. You've got me addicted to TikTok. I now have downloaded it. I've downloaded it and like now I do the thing where I'm on it.
It took me so long.
Because you know what? I was like, I don't know, I just feel really out of my league. I don't know. Like I've never felt old and out of touch until like TikTok. Because like there'll be something and it's a trend and I'll literally just be like, I don't get why. Like, you know, when you scroll down like somebody's TikToks and then there'll be like, you know, maybe like 100 views, 100K or whatever. And then there'll be like the one video that has like 32.3 million views. And they're like, oh, okay, this must be the video. And then you click on it and it's like them going, poop fart. And then it like, it's 30. I'm like, wait, did I miss? Is there a subliminal message I missed? Like, what is this? Why is poop fart? Or like anything that Bella Porch does. I'm like waiting for like the big moment on her like say. And,
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a Bella Porch video on TikTok.
well, the thing
To
is,
be honest,
I'm not in the TikTok community. Well, like I'm not on TikTok. So at first, the thing I did was like, okay, who are like the popular creators that I always hear about? Let me go check out what they have to offer. So I was looking through hers. Kind of because of that, also kind of because, you know, she's been like collabing with a lot of streamers lately. So I just wanted to see what she was about or whatever. And I actually do like her 2 songs. And like I'll go and she'll be like, beep, boop, boop, pop, boo. And then it will have 93 point kajillion Googleplex views. And I'm like,
yeah.
like, cause okay, not to be like, you know, whatever, because she's like a cute girl and I get it. Cute girl equals success. But it's like, what? Why is this like the video? I'm confused. I'm old. Yes, delete. I need to delete TikTok because it honestly is even worse than Twitter and YouTube. I can't. I have to.
No.
In terms of the time that it sucks up.
Oh, the time. Oh, who cares? You'll get over that eventually. I haven't gone on TikTok in a while, and now I just go on leisurely. It's like a kind of like in the toilet. You go on TikTok.
I'm too addicted. I have too much of addictive personality.
No, so do I. And then you get like I'm telling you, it fades after a bit. And then that's when it's the best time because you're just like, he's going casual.
Are you a TikTok PR team? What's going on here? I feel like I'm being duped here. I never got TikTok. I'm too much of a hack. It does make me feel haggalicious because it will be like, you know, like somebody with like a full beat face doing like some dance or whatever, and they'll like, you know, 18, you know, graduate 2032, and I'm just like, damn, I'm 100. Like, what's going on here? Or like they'll just do something, I won't get it.
I just think that a lot of people have a misconception of TikTok because of what young or like the younger people put out.
True, that's fair.
And like, because I feel like I don't see a lot of like like what is it, the swag house or whatever, those people.
The swag house. I was like, the swag house. Good Lord. I hope nobody's calling themselves the swag house. And
swag house isn't good either.
But I also don't know what that means, so I can block it out.
But I feel like I've never seen like a video of like their videos ever pop up on my feed. It would like, I think I've seen like people make fun of them, but I've never had them actually pop up.
That's true.
So it's like when people are like, "Oh, I don't like TikTok because it's like all these people dancing," I'm like, I don't really. When I see people dancing, it's usually like actual dancers, and it's actually cool, like dancing.
That's fair. But that's true. I heard that like when you maybe first get on, it's kind of messy, but as you like start liking things, it like caters it to you more.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Jadella says, I hate the text to speech voice so much. It irritates the, hey guys, I like watch me prank my boyfriend. Like, I hate that.
But it's usually funny though. it's like it's ugly sounding, but like whatever happens,
that's true.
It's usually gold.
But hello everybody, and welcome to the best K-pop podcast on the planet. What do I always say? DK TV, disband. It's over for you. No, okay, I'm kidding. I see a lot of people are here today, so let me not spread negativity for once. But yes, are there any other K-pop podcasts we can call out? Because I don't want to exclusively pick on DK TV. Does Dre have one? JRE?
See?
I think he does, and I think he like actually.
I haven't seen him in a while though. Does he do stuff?
He streams. I follow him on Twitch. He actually streams quite a lot.
Okay, everybody needs to stop going on Twitch. That's the thing. People talking about TikTok. Why is everybody going on Twitch? Like, calm down. I don't want to watch you guys streaming all the time. Especially if you're a YouTuber. It's like, Jay, you.
I was gonna say, she's subtly.
I'm telling all our fans.
She's subtweeting me, low-key.
Okay. I feel like when you play games, I guess it's like fine to have like a separate Twitch. But if you're doing like the same content, sometimes it's like,
expose me.
But you do a mix. So it's like not like a whole like you're just doing the same exact thing.
Okay.
Like when people are going on Twitch, I don't know. It's just weird.
I think most of the people who are YouTubers and go on Twitch, it is usually to play games, right? Like Ryan Higa.
Is it?
He's now like a hashtag gamer.
True. That took me a while to get into him though. Once again, it's like, I'm sorry. Maybe it is. I just don't like when you go on Twitch because I'm just like, I can't. It's too many platforms for me.
Okay, then get rid of TikTok, switch it for Twitch, and then there you go.
Well, that's not even in the race. Oh. I just need one thing, like YouTube. Just you're on YouTube. That's where you are.
Okay,
that's it.
No, do you as like a in terms of where you prefer to watch your stream? Would that be Twitch or YouTube?
A stream?
Yeah.
I actually prefer YouTube. I like YouTube streams. Why?
Yeah.
You said so. I don't know. It just seems easier to remember. That and Facebook for some, I guess, because I go on there and like
Facebook gaming.
The notification. Yeah, I only watch Toast.
Okay.
Disguised Toast. But like it's so simple. Like I get the notification so easily. But also, I guess because I don't subscribe to anybody on Twitch, I don't get anything. So, I mean, I'm subscribed to you. I think that's about it.
But you blocked me,
and
so it's fine.
No, I also think I just turned off Twitch notifications because I was like,
no. You're like, Jay, come on. Leave me alone.
Not you. It's just I had too many notifications. And now I'm back to having too many notifications.
That's true. I will say the one thing is that Twitch notifications suck on two like levels because not only do you like never get them on time, but you'll just get every time. Like if you follow more than like 30 people, it's gonna be hell on earth. And if they like stream around this, you can't. So yeah, I have to turn mine off too. But it's such a mess. Oh, okay. Andre says you could go after Eric Nam and Dive Studios. Perfect. Eric, stop. You're over. It's washed up. They have us now. Disband your podcast. Keep singing though. You're good at that.
Wasn't he working with what's it called? A female singer. So was it Soren? No.
Oh, I think Soren has like a podcast on that Dive Studios network, right?
Wasn't she working with him for a little bit?
Maybe.
Too?
She might have been on his podcast.
Yeah.
I need to do more research. I've watched, not that I used to, but I've seen a couple episodes. Like the one, there was like a clip where BM was saying who's part of the big titty gang or something like that. And I was like, this intrigues me. You know how like BM from
Card?
Yeah, Card, he has like that whole big titty gang thing. Not like male men who have like,
I was so confused on why we're just like saying, I was like, is this like a normal thing that everyone's just okay with?
Imagine. No, he's talking about like guys who have like predominant or what is it? Pertinent. I need to start.
So like Wonho.
Yeah. But yeah, so
does he have a nice body? I've never seen his
BM or Wonho.
Yeah, he has
a good body.
No, Wonho. Come on, Wonho was everywhere. Let's be real. I feel like I've watched the videos with you. It'd be impossible to
don't expose me. But yes. So our new rival podcast will be Eric Nam's podcast. He'll just be our arch rival. So that's settled. We have a new arch nemesis.
He's like, who?
Exactly.
He like sneezes somewhere. He's like, who the heck is talking about me?
I did meet him though. Just kidding. I didn't meet him, but I walked past him in KCON. That was a very eventful KCON.
No, she didn't even do that. She was just in the area.
No, I walked past him. Actually, it would be better if I was in the area. You're hyping my story up better. Maybe I should just let you handle it.
But that's walking past. You are in his area.
Eric Nam in your area. Okay.
Ew.
So, hello everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Hi. So we have a couple topics here. They're tiny topics. Let's call this episode the Tiny Top episode. Oh, before I continue, what is everyone drinking tonight? What are we eating? What's the tea? Are you drinking anything tonight, Jasmine?
For a second, I was like, what am I drinking?
I was like, wait.
Sprite.
I was like, Jasmine, blink twice.
Once again, it's like, I'm sorry. Once again, it's kind of flat. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm drinking.
You're like, is this Sprite? I'm not at Inkikayo. I'm drinking nothing. I was drinking water, but I don't know where that water bottle went. So
I also oh no, I didn't fill it. Never mind. I also have water over here, but it's empty, so never mind.
Make sure you're drinking your 8 ounces, everyone. Ooh, I was drinking some Minute Maid fruit punch. Bone apple teeth. I love Minute Maid. Everything. It's so good. I was drinking coffee.
I haven't had that in years.
I haven't had it in a while either because I'm trying to like lay off sugar. But as soon as like I decide to kick that to the curb, I'll go back to drinking Minute Maid lemonade. Coffee. I was never a coffee kind of gal. Like
coffee. It has to have a lot of sugar.
Basically
a lot of vanilla or something
like milk creamer, and then it's not coffee anymore. So
yeah, it's just a nice like I can get like I love Burger King, like the fast food iced coffee.
They're so sugary. They're so sugary.
So yeah, it is, but it's like so it tastes so good.
That's true.
And it's not that many calories.
Really? What are they using, Splenda?
I usually try and get like low sugar. Because I realized that McDonald's actually has that option. I don't know if the other ones do, but McDonald's does.
It's actually kind of scary when you like I don't think anyone does, because like if you're gonna eat fast food, you're not really worried, like not in general, but at the moment you're not really too worried about like calories and stuff like that. But like if you ever look at like the calorie count for some of these things, they go like into thousands, the 700s for like one beverage. It's kind of insane. But yeah,
what beverages?
Look, like some of those beverages, like the ice cream milkshakes ones, like when you put everything together,
ice cream, yeah.
Like and some of the burgers and things like that, they get pretty up there. It's like, you know, if it's recommended 2,000, they're taking like 1/4 of it, and it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. Ooh, wine. I haven't had wine in a while.
Ooh, I love
Classy.
wine.
Pinkies
I had wine
up.
earlier.
Oh, I
But
never
yeah.
had some wine. All right, guys. So let's get it started. Whoa, whoa. Okay. I thought you were gonna applaud at some point.
Oh, I kind of like, no, I was not listening.
You were like, that was never gonna occur, actually. So, all right. So let's talk about one of the biggest stories starting off, and that is Eunha, Umji, and SinB, former members of G Friend, are forming a 3-member group. So it was announced on the 6th that they all have signed to BPM, which is, let me make sure I have this right. Do I even have my notes thingy up? And wow, okay. Yes. So it was announced on the 6th. The company actually announced it. The company Big Planet Made announced that the 3 girls have signed to their company. And then it was actually, I didn't know this, but it was actually through an Instagram post, because all 3 of the girls announced that they'd be signed to this agency via Instagram. That member, well, former G-Friend member, but now member of this new group, Umji revealed that they would be forming a group under this agency. So for preference, or just for some background, G-Friend disbanded officially this May. Since then, we have gotten news of what some of the other girls were up to. Yaden, she signed to Sublime Artist Agency, Sowan signed to IOK Company, and Yuju signed to Connect Entertainment. So we're finally hearing about these last 3 members, what they're doing, and we're hearing that they're going to start a group. So what were your thoughts about this? Like the fact that they're grouped together. I guess that was like the big thing, the fact that they all signed together, and specifically that they're going to continue as a 3-member group. Chat too.
It was interesting. I thought it was fake, first of all. At first when I saw it, I was like, oh, do they just want them to have a group together? And then I was like, oh no, there's actually a group gonna happen. So then I was just like, I don't know what type of music they're gonna go for. I wonder if they're gonna do like different music, and that's why they didn't stay with source music. Because I was like, why would they have left if they wanted to still be a group? Was my whole thing.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the first things I said, because, you know, when it happened, a lot of people are like, okay, what did you do, like source music or whatever? And I was like, you know, like, not to be like not a company stand, but like, you know, there could be the fact that they just did not want to be in a group anymore. So the fact that they're making this group, I would like, that was my first thought. Maybe it was the music, maybe it was just like, because you know how there's like idol groups, and then there's like artists and stuff like that, and they're kind of marketed differently, and they're expected to behave differently. So maybe they were just done being like an idol group in particular, but like they don't actually mind the idea of being like, you know, in a group as like making music together. They just don't like the idol world or life or style.
Would it be possible though?
That's
with
true.
Already being idols.
That's actually a great, like, can you really transition that smoothly to just being like a artist or whatever? Yeah, that's true. Because I feel like a lot of the fans are probably gonna want to pick up where they left off in the ways that they support them and the type of, like, you know, events they have fandom wise. So who knows? But yeah, that's reportedly called BBZ or VVs, which puts their names together. Oh yeah, I was definitely like looking for a name. I was like, do we have a name for them? But yeah, I thought that was.
Are those 2 different names? That's not the same, right?
What?
BBG and Vivis? Vivis? That sounds different.
I think it's like
BBG,
but like Vivids, like when like you kind of like you pull back on the G.
Vivis.
Like, what is a word?
Bringing out your Korean.
Yeah, I'm like trying to. Like, you know, like if something ends in a Z, like it will be G because that's like the character. It has to be that character, but like it will kind of be pronounced not as Do you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
is it because they're just saying Z rather than Viviz?
Oh, is that it?
They're actually just saying VVZ.
Maybe y'all. Listen,
Oh,
I'm a
what's
little
the Z?
rusty.
Wait, who's Z?
Is it Umji? Like Umji?
Oh,
It's like
wait,
how
what?
Minzy is
Oh,
like Minji, but Minzy also like it's kind of the same.
so it would be okay.
I love this
BVG
Korean
is
lesson we're giving.
so you're saying VVG. Oh, okay. But why wouldn't it just be?
I think it's
I guess it looks
like
cooler.
stylistically,
I was just
yeah.
gonna be like, why wouldn't
It's
it
like
be
stylistic.
VV and then a
Oh,
G?
it's BBZ. Okay, VVZ. Okay, you're right. Um, I think the other girls are going to acting. Some of them at least. I know. I would
Hmm.
expect like Yerin to go into acting. Especially because Sublime, that's like an acting agency, right?
Oh, is it?
I think so. Me. Oh, my computer keeps freezing. But I think Yuju is singing. Like,
That'd be so weird if she wasn't.
Connect Entertainment. I don't know. I don't know because these are kind of lower key. I think, in my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Like agencies, so I'm not actually sure.
Mm.
Um.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay? So Connect is Daniels. Okay,
Okay. Oh, that's really
that's what I
smart for
thought. I was
her.
like, I swear that's Kong Daniels that he curated or whatever. So, I mean, she might. I don't know. She's probably singing.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably. Why would you waste that voice? Why?
And also, has she ever acted for her to just randomly go into
I don't
acting?
think so. I don't recall any. I mean, like idols have like bit parts here and there, and like
Yeah.
sometimes they'll come up, but like yeah, I don't think so.
Mm.
But I like this. I like this idea that like they're all kind of doing different things. They decided they wanted to continue this group together. I just like the idea of like, and maybe to like fans' dismay, but like once you debut as one thing, you're not like beholden to that like for the rest of your life. Like it's like I was an idol for maybe a couple years and then I wanted to do something else, whether that's something else in the entertainment industry or that's something else like I'm just gonna try to become like a normal civilian and stuff like that. Like I always really admire Ji Young from Kara because she did like Kara from like I think she joined when she was like 14, 15. I think she was like, I don't even know the dates anymore, but it was like it was about like whatever. She left in 2014, and that's not where the group ended. That's when she chose to leave. She like went and studied in London for a while, and then she came back and became like an actress in Japan. Like I feel like that's cool that you do all these different things, and I sometimes feel like the fans hope that like idol groups will like stick together forever. While I get the sentiment, it's like sometimes it's like, all right, I get you would like that, but let's remember these are people with their own goals and dreams and ambitions, and you never know,
Yeah.
what they'll want to do when they're a bit older. I mean, like a lot of these idols have been training or been in these agencies since they were like literally in elementary and middle school. So like it makes sense that you're not going to want to do your dream from middle school forever,
Yeah.
try new things. So, but yeah.
Also, I didn't realize that both their names were Umbi.
Oh yeah, that's
I did
why.
not know that. Did not even think about that.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't know that either until I actually looked it up like earlier today
No.
because I was just doing a little research on it. But yeah.
BBG.
Not Pam
That'd be
with
a
this
cute name though.
Korean lesson. Oh yeah, eyes one
I usually
is
want.
a good
Oh, so
example.
that's really how he's.
You know what? I have like a Korean like language disc CD over there just collecting dust,
I
y'all.
usually want.
I told myself I would learn, but yeah. So I'm super excited for them. I'm excited to see what kind of music they'll come out with because I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
decent roster of singers. Decent roster of singers, I think. So I'm excited to see what they do.
Mm.
All right, moving on. This is probably the quickest we got through a topic. So our faves. I don't even know if I could say our faves. My faves. Oh, here's some more pictures. All right, so last week we did talk about this a bit last week, but last week, I guess the week before last week, BTS and Coldplay shocked the world. No, let me stop. BTS and Coldplay released a collaboration song called My Universe. Now, it was very boring to me. But
I was gonna say, you saying your fave when I said I actually like the song. And you're out here like, oh.
listen,
That wasn't it for me.
it sounded like a Coldplay song, and I do not like Coldplay, ladies and gentlemen. I can't change who I am fundamentally, but I'm glad you liked it. And apparently you were in good company, because this week it hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, this is a major feat for many reasons. Obviously, you know, the song just got released, so debuting at number 1, you know, we hear it a lot, so it kind of seems like it's not a big deal, but it is a
Yeah, I
big
was
deal.
gonna say, haven't they done that already?
Yeah,
Yeah. So.
Yes. But this is the 6th time they did it. That's right. This makes BTS. This makes it BTS's 6th number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And surprisingly, you know what I thought was really surprising? It's only Coldplay's 2nd number 1. The last time they hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 was in 2008 with yes, dun 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 dun. Dun. The only other song of theirs I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you know,
I don't.
Fix You, right?
No.
When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Oh, I used to love that song.
Funny enough, I think I actually know that song that they did with the Chonesmakers, the Chainsmokers.
Oh, I forgot how that goes, but it sounds like this song, kind of.
Yes, and I surprisingly liked that a little bit better, but I wish I liked this song more because it's fun. I like the way that they incorporate Korean and English. I actually quite liked the music video. I thought it was really, really cool. I thought they looked it good, but it just sounds so Coldplay to me, and I just am not a Coldplay fan. What do you guys think about this song, by the way? Because I think some of you guys weren't here last time, so I would like to hear your opinions on it. But what do you think? Because the thing is, BTS, and I read something and I was like, this can't be right. And it wasn't. But BTS has been able to rack over, because there's an article I read, and it was like, oh, it's BTS's 6th number 1 since September of 2020, and I'm like, that's not
lies.
True. But they have been able to rack up these number 1s in a very short amount of time, like over a span of like 2 years-ish. So like, what do you think about the fact that like BTS, like basically, if they release something, it will go number 1? Like, do we? Okay, y'all, I'm not trying to be shady. What do we think that this means in terms of BTS and their popularity? Let's say that. Just wants to say something problematic.
No. I was just gonna say, how long does it stay at number 1 for those like all the songs? Like because I know Dynamite was definitely a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Butter? Butter was
a hit. It was
it was a hit.
A long time.
Not as much as Dynamite, but it was there. But Permission to Dance, or what was the other one after Dynamite? Life Goes On.
Yeah, Life Goes On. Which I actually quite like that song. I think what's annoying is that like I feel like
you like that song, but you don't like Coldplay.
No, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I already just like, I don't know. It's a vibe. I don't know. Once I decide I don't like something or I like something, I can't really be budged. Let's see what the chat says. I only like Viva La Vida. Same. Only because like I saw like some acapella thing when they were doing the jun 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 jun, and I was like, oh, jun.
Oh, that's like how I feel about Fix You, because I've heard somebody do Fix You
acapella.
Yeah, and it was really good. I think it was on that. Remember that show about acapella groups competing against each other? It's like usually around Christmas time. Yeah, one of the groups did like Fix You, and I was like, "Oh, this is such a pretty song."
It's so good when like a remix like makes you like a song. Like that's like basically TikTok for me. I'll hear it and I'm like, "Ooh, this slaps," and then I'll find the song and I'll realize it sounds nothing like that because they remixed it on TikTok. So I have to look for.
Do you know that remix. What's called that Willow song? Called a vibe. Yeah. Do you know that song? Okay, literally. Have you listened to the actual version of that song?
I think I did. Oh, no.
Like it.
Yeah.
Sounds nothing like
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ma'am, wait, what?"
It's crazy. Those people on TikTok are so talented at these like remixes and stuff. It's crazy.
Oh, Yellow. Yellow's another song that I heard it on The Voice, and I was like, "Ooh, this is a good
Oh,
song."
that's another really good song.
It was like a battle between two guys, and like it was so good.
So Jay is being cold to Coldplay. Listen, the main guy, Frank.
Cold.
Frank
Stop,
Coldplay?
Chris. Isn't his name like Chris?
I think his name is Frank
Chris,
Coldplay.
Chris Martin.
Frank J. Coldplay. He's cute. So good for him.
Great.
Hey,
all the
LD.
Coldplay, and now you get some downvotes.
Right? Oh my god.
20 downvotes.
Jazz noticed yesterday or last week when we were like talking after the stream, Jazz noticed that one of the videos, like one of my stream VODs, from like one of our past shows was like downvoted. Like it was like half dislikes, half like up votes. Actually, I think it had more dislikes, did it? Yeah, it had more dislikes, and I was like, oh. And so I looked, and it was the video I did about Seungri going to jail. And I was like, the Seungites have found me, y'all. I'm being canceled. And they're in there like, wait for more information. And they actually weren't that bad. They were just telling me to wait for more information. I'm like, girl, where's the information?
Yeah, he's going to jail. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Maybe you can send a letter. But that was the only other time I remember getting a lot of downvotes was when back in 2014, there's this show called Abnormal Summit, which was a bunch of like foreign men who lived in Korea. They would like kind of do like a mock UN, and they would like, you know, come together. They all were from different countries, and they would talk about like issues and things like that. So there's this guy on there named Enis Kaya, and he was like, was he like Russian or something? Slovak? I don't know. But basically he was kind of known because he was very conservative. He was handsome, looking like Michael Bublé. And, you know, he just was really, really popular. But then that's when the Fire Nation attacked, because it was revealed he cheated on his wife. And his wife was Korean. So it was even extra doozy. So he basically got ran up out of there. But I did a story on it, and Ennis's girls came and attacked me. Like the Ennis tribe was out, and I'm like, who is this man to have this many stands? Leave me alone. But then some guy commented and was like, hello, I am Ennis's brother. Delete this. You don't know anything about it. And I was like, can I have an interview? Like, I was so messy back then. I wanted to get the tea and everything. But I was like, and I just got scared, so I privated it. But that was like really shocking because that was early on. All right, so that's my life story. His name is Chris Martin. Oh,
I got it right.
Then which one is Charles J. Coldplay? Is that the drummer?
The one in your dream.
Charles Q. Coldplay. Okay, anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I did get to steal Break's credit card last night, so free drinks on everyone. Tequila, mojito, margarita, so mojito. Anyway, so yes, this went 1 on Billboard. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see, like, as somebody who stan BTS back in, you know, the days where people were calling them the plagiarism boys, and Shawo were trying to fight us, and then Big Bang stans were VIPs were trying to fight us, and then you know, the quintessential fight, the XOLs fought us. You know, I never thought.
Weren't you in there?
Huh?
I feel like you were on both sides, like I was.
Yeah, honestly, I was. That was the hardest moment of my life because I had to choose between my two sons. No, I was just kind of like, stop. What was it? SpongeBob quote.
Oh no, people! Let's be smart and bring it off.
Basically, that was me. But yeah, back then, and like, you know, ARMY used to like, that's the thing. I know people clown ARMY, and yes, ARMY have done foolishness, like they have done clownery, and the clown has come back to bite. But I do have to give it to them because I do think it was specifically like not any like special sauce that Big Hit or the CEO cooked up, not any, you know, marketing tactic. It was just the fans being just like feeling like they, you know, they were responsible for BTS's success, and they wanted to have a hand in making sure BTS blew up. And they really, really tried. Like, you know, as much as people are like, it's so cringy that like ARMY spam everything and they like retweet everything and they're too much or whatever, you know, that's part of the reason why, like, you know, they were being invited on these shows and getting like these opportunities because people saw like the very, very you know, enthusiastic response their fans would have, whether it was like lining up like the night before to like get into a taping of like some show they were on, or like, you know, like raising money to buy like, you know, albums or whatever. Like, it was enthusiastic, and people, like, you know, it took a while, but finally we started seeing it like materialize into people checking them out like legitimately and things like that. So like I remember like Army used to like call up radio stations, send them like fruit baskets and things like that for playing BTS, even like the ones that were just like, you know, like a local Christian radio station, like, you know, they were trying to get them to play Dynamite or whatever. Like, they really tried really hard. So I don't know, it's like part of me is like, it's kind of crazy how like they basically like Billboard Hot 100 is their playground. Like, if they release something, like, it will go on like 100, like it will go number one, at least, you know, like you said, maybe not prolonged amount of time, but at least for a week. You know, they earned that. The Army. So yeah.
Did they or no? Or did the Army?
The Army. But I guess they earned it because, okay, so this is my rationale. You know, they earned it because they were able to convince people to stand this hard for them. You know what I mean? Like, to get fans this, like, dedicated and enthusiastic and a little obsessed, you have to, like, be good at something. Like, right? You have to either have, like, the fan service or be talented or blah, blah. So, like, if you were able to, like, put something in front of somebody that they were like, I want to make sure all your dreams come true, then I feel like that's a talent within itself. But let me get off my stand. Let me put away my stand card before somebody calls me an Army or something like that. Next time I'm talking about Blackpink, they'll be like, "You're just an Army." But yeah, I'm just.
Dang, Stay is still up there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Stay. That song's not even.
Stay stays. Don't even. You know what? Cancel the stream. We're ending it. We gotta kick her out. Just give me the password, because obviously you don't deserve this channel.
No, Stay's good. I'm not even gonna hate. Way Too Sexy is not that good. I don't know
what. Oh, is that the one was like, I'm too sexy for you? Yeah, that's not good.
What voodoo did Drake do on the whole entire like mass of America? Because it's not that good. But yeah.
Who's Walker Hayes?
I don't know. A lot of these songs I have not heard.
It has to be like a TikTok something. Like thing.
Yeah.
Who the heck?
That's what I'm
thinking. I don't know who that is.
Oh wow, Levitating is up there. Woo! Dua Lipa has
Levitating.
Dua Lipa has some staying power.
Yeah.
I just read a story on Reddit that there's only one radio station that actually plays K-pop, and it's a high school station in Seattle, Washington. Oh, that's so cute.
Sounds right. That would be over there on the West Coast.
Just remember, everyone, Chris Martin named his child Apple. Is that...
Didn't Scarlett Johansson do the same? Wait, were they together?
No, it was he was with Gwyneth Paltrow.
That's what I meant. Yeah, it's Gwyneth Paltrow. I get them.
Scarlett Johansson and Gwyneth Paltrow?
I don't know what it is. I think it's like they're like blonde, pretty girls that for the longest time since I was younger, I would always confuse Gwyneth Paltrow and Scarlett Johansson, like just their names. I can tell them apart. Like, I know they're two separate people, but I'll say their names interchangeably.
I've never heard. They seem so like
so
Gwyneth Paltrow seems more like the skinny, like high fashion model type, like really, really thin. While like I feel like Scarlett Johansson is like known for being like more.
Oh, Johansson. Oh,
thank you. I am injured. But yeah. So congrats to BTS. I feel like my baby Army stan heart will always, you know, be rooting for them no matter how many death threats I get from Army. No, just kidding. No matter how, you know, I'll honestly say I probably did clock in my stan card, like my legitimate stan card. I probably, you know, submitted it to never have it again. Probably like back in 2019. Not because of anything bad. I just am not as hardcore as a stan as I used to be, if I'm being quite honest. But I could say the same thing for EXO, outside of Kyungsoo, of course. So I'll be honest in that. But I do still listen to their music, check them out. Do you have anyone like that and to chat to. Somebody that you were like, you know, a couple years ago, you were like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. And then now you're just like, goodbye, old friend. Like,
Shiny used to be that way. I used to love Shiny.
oh, and you kicked them to the curb for EXO.
I don't.
Shame. No, just
I feel like.
Wait, did you?
Happened. No, I think I still listen to them even when EXO, like I started getting to EXO. It was just I didn't listen to them as much. But I did check out their like releases. I think like it was up until like Everybody. That's when I stopped.
Oh wow, really?
Following them.
Oh, like following, like watching like variety shows.
Yeah, yeah. And then it was just all EXO, and then a little bit of BTS. Then it just became EXO again.
Do you think you like it was because you started to get into EXO that you kind of moved away from Shiny?
Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. I think I like the music. Like I think I didn't care for the music as much either for Shiny for a little bit. Okay. Like I didn't really care for what is it? One girl.
One of one.
Yeah, I didn't really care for that song. I didn't care for the what was the song that was parallel to Four Walls?
Dang. Down.
Yeah, View.
Oh, there you go.
Did not care for View.
Wow, I love that
song. I don't know what it was. Like there's just a time that I was just like, I don't really care for their songs as much.
And I feel like
VIX. Sorry, I just saw VIX listed.
You used to stand
for Leanne. I used to love VIX. When was this? And then it just died.
When was this era? Because I feel like I wasn't there for it. I feel like you didn't really.
For what I liked?
Yeah.
VIX? Oh, I think you were there. I think I stopped paying attention to VIX when was the Olympics?
I guess 2016.
And it can't be 2016. Was it 2016?
Well,
really?
The Olympics were the Olympics were supposed
to be the winter ones.
Oh, I don't know.
The one that was in Korea.
Oh, I don't know.
That was 2018, right?
Yes.
Right?
I don't know.
Wait. No, don't do that. Winter. Because of the what's it called? Olympics were in 2020. Yeah, it was 2018. It had to be 2018. Okay. So around that time, I think I'll say 2017 is when I stopped paying attention to VIX.
Was there any particular reason? Was it because of EXO again?
I think it was just music again. I didn't care for it as much. Like, I think Chained Up was probably like the last one that I was like really into.
Dang. You heard this VIX stan. She said, bye-bye. We're done.
Well, Leanne said the same. So that's why I brought it up.
Whoa, somebody said SNSD. You kicked SNSD to the curb. ASDF says, I feel similar about BTS. I still technically have my standing card, but it's in the drawer collecting dust. Oops, BTS and EXO. Yeah. Maybe AOA. Okay, do you guys have specific reasons why you feel like was it just like a natural, this is not my thing anymore? Was it like the music you didn't click with anymore? Was it that you just, I don't know, in general grew tired of them or something like that? Like, I'm interested to hear like reasons. But that's probably more to do with the fact it's not looking like VIX will come back anytime soon. Oh, well, that's definitely a
oh yeah, that too. That made me sad. But I was following Hyuk for a bit from VIX because I used to love him. He was great.
Was he the one that said like who got? No, that wasn't him. It was Hongbin.
Oh, who did the last your fave? That's your fave.
We all have problematic faves. But the view slander, exactly. Don't worry, I'll get her later. But I like that you said the parallel to Four Walls because I'm glad we all just accept that was what that was.
Because it was literally like 1 week was like View and the next week was Four Walls and we were just like, all right.
Which I love that. View was a cultural reset, to quote the Psychos.
Honestly, it kind of was. I get what it stood for something. It just was not what I listened to.
Wait, was that the year that VIX was kidnapped in Kazakhstan? Huh?
Wait, what?
Excuse me? When was this? Oh.
I knew they performed because I remember they had the that's when they did that outfit. They had like whatever the traditional outfit is.
For Korea?
Yeah, for men. What song was that?
Oh my
That was a
god,
good
wait.
song.
Wait, can you give me the deets on this, Lami?
But I
Because
don't know this Kazakhstan thing. I don't know.
kidnapped? I love how everyone's casually like, girl, they were kidnapped. Anyway. So
Yeah, I remember
yesterday,
that time that Vince was kidnapped.
I was on the
Wait,
subway.
you know what? Wait, this is I kind of do remember something like this. Something,
How don't
hold
I
on.
remember this? Oh my god.
Oh,
Um.
Sentis.
Oh wait, are you
Oh,
looking?
Shangri-La. No, I was looking up the song that I was thinking of. Shangri-La was what I was
Oh,
thinking of. But Kazakhstan, I didn't spell that. Oh.
that's wild.
Vixen.
And
Oh, yes, they were trapped on a bus and kidnapped in Kazakhstan. Wait,
wait, what year was
wait,
this?
wait.
Okay, wait, let me look it up so I can
The
tell you.
story starts with Vix on a bus. They're in Kazakhstan and heading to the airport, ready to fly back to Korea. The bus comes to a stop right in front of the airport entrance. As Vix's manager steps off the bus, the door quickly shuts behind them, and the bus speeds off with Vix still inside it.
He was like, now that the manager's gone, floor it. What?
Vix, who are pretty terrified at first, are told by the bus driver not to worry. The driver explained that there was some trouble with the airport's entrance, so he'd take the boys to an airport lounge instead.
I'm sorry, but the manager can't go. I'm confused.
Trusting the driver, the members started to doze off while heading towards the lounge. The lounge. They were completely unaware that the entire time their manager was still chasing the bus and screaming at the driver to stop. And then the other members just thought there was some miscommunication, but were thankful for being treated like VIPs. When their managers arrived, the bodyguards outside refused to let them in to see Vix. Even after the members said it was okay, they were still not allowed in. Go ahead.
Can we like throw like a belated throw them in jail belatedly?
Wait, so finally the main doors to the lounge opened and a high school girl came in. Vix were super confused and asked everyone what was going on. It turns out they had been kidnapped by the president's daughter. She was a huge Vix fan and wanted to take photos with them and had been
What
kidnapped.
in the Disney Channel original movie ass plot? I'm sick.
The president's daughter is often called the country's princess, and so Vix had thought they were meeting a princess at first. But like, but like,
So was the bus driver the president? I'm so confused. Who was
I
this bus
don't
driver?
know. It's probably just he worked for the president, or the president was like, here's $1 million. Just drive this bus to a lounge.
Did they say how old the girl is? Sorry, I'm gonna
I
have
have
to real
no
quick
idea.
throw her in jail because what the and the bus driver throw them all in jail. What the heck?
Bus driver's probably like, I was just trying to get some money. I'm just here in Kazakhstan trying to make a
At
living.
what cost, sir? At what cost? That is so scary. The fact that
I
they're
like how
like,
they just slept. They're like, what? A lounge?
right?
Cool.
They're like,
Wake me up.
where's the manager? Lounge.
Because they're like sparkling water. Like, what are we doing?
Like, wow, what a mess. Oh my god. I'm glad it wasn't anything like super serious. Like, I thought it was gonna get dark, but the fact that it was like that could be a decom, you know. Listen, sell the story. That's crazy though. That is
Also,
so
this story is from Korea Boo, in case anyone wants to read it.
that's wild. I'm sorry. That like shook me. I'm shook. But going back to the falling out of love with a group.
I forgot how we got here.
I was like, what is this wild goose juice? And STF says I sort of just got busy and my interest changed over time. Also, BTS music just doesn't hit the same for me now as it did when
I feel that.
was a teenager. Yeah, that's definitely yeah, I definitely feel that. I think for me the one that, like, even though I don't really talk about it much, 17, that was a group when they
Ooh.
first came out. I really enjoyed them.
Oh, that's true. I don't think I ever was like ever really into 17. I think I'm still into them the same way I ever like always was.
Yeah.
If that makes
Yeah, I
sense.
feel like now you're like, you follow them a lot, like more, even like the little you do, like a lot more than I do. And I feel like I used to be super into
I don't
them.
even watch the thing. I just know they exist, like their videos. I don't watch them.
Yeah, I always give their videos a try if they do pop up, because like, you know, for the longest time they really did make like a style of music I enjoyed, but yeah, I kind of just lost. But it's always just kind of sad to be like, oh, remember when I stayed up to watch this music video, or like I was so excited to get tickets to that like BTS. Do you realize that BTS dropped tickets to a concert this week?
For what? Where are they going?
They're going to a stadium. I think
Like
it's called.
physically?
Yeah, they're going to like, I think sometime like, I think next month they're performing in like the SoFi or something like that stadium in like California, and like they dropped this week, and I was like, if this was me in 2015
In
or whatever,
California.
I would have literally stopped everything I was doing, quit my job, held myself up with a bunker with 15 computers all on Ticketmaster, ready to try my damnedest to get this. I remember the one time when we went to that one concert and I missed the ticketing, I almost cried. Like, I was so sad. And then
Which one?
yeah. Wait, was that? I don't know if that was the EXO tickets or the BTS tickets, actually. Where like,
Is it the BT? I think
you
did I have to buy it?
yeah, because you had like a good computer and you got
It was BTS, I think.
okay, yeah. I flopped and I was like, what's going on? And then you're like, oh, I got P2. And I was like, wow, Jesus, you sent me an angel today. Like, I was literally so upset. Because there was like 2 rounds of ticketing. Because they like did like the first time and I didn't get anything good. And then the second time you got the P2. But yeah, I would have literally, this would have been like all I would talk about. But I'm just like, oh, yeah, so they're performing. And I was like, oh, should I try to go? And I was like, no, I don't really. But that's because I don't want to be around crowds more, though. Also, I don't want the stress.
Also, it's in LA.
Yeah, I would go to the big LA to see my boys.
That's like extra money. It's like you bought
True.
like $300 worth of tickets and then a $300
That's true.
to just see boys from a distance. Unless I'm touching them.
I bring my binoculars.
Like shaking their hand.
That's another thing. Yeah, it's crazy, like the level of intimacy that you used to get. Maybe this sounds creepy. I like K-pop concerts when like the artists are smaller, and now it's like you'll be lucky to like it's like, is this really them or are these cosplayers? Like,
yeah, little mini binoculars. You're like,
exactly.
Is that on?
You're like the
Jungkook.
Pretty much. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, you used to do like hand signs, photo shoots.
Yeah.
Remember that tragic BTS concert that was like so poorly planned and like fans were like climbing on beach?
When was this? Was this before they're like?
Yeah, this is
before 2014.
Yeah, it was like 2015ish. It was like this. There was like this tour that this like sham of a company sponsored, and like they went to multiple locations, and every single one was worse than the last, and it was just so misorganized, and it was. I remember reading about it, but it was just such a mess. But I just remember because they were doing group photo shoots, and there was no type of like,
security.
Security or like any type of organization. So like, they were all up on them taking pictures, and somebody was like, yeah, some girl jumped on V's back. And I was like, they might have been playing it up for the retweets.
Just for taking a picture.
TGM, thank you. TGM events. It was the TGM event. They did like, I forget, bulletproof tour, something. They did some tour. It was crazy. But yeah. It's crazy memories. It was, I think you could probably, I remember there was a pretty extensive thread about it on One Hallyu, so if you look in those archives you'll probably find it, and probably on Ono they didn't too. I mean, Omona they didn't, but it was a mess, and it's crazy to think that they're not looking at where they are now, that they were ever treated like this.
So it was in Atlanta?
Yeah, and like, oh, something happened, so they had to like
it's like you just had a vision. Like, oh my god.
BTS had to cut the show early. Like BTS would like leave early, and then there's this video of this girl who was like, "I'm not leaving until I get to see BTS. What the f is going on?" Like they were like in the middle of performing, and like I don't even know. Maybe they did like a 5 songs, and then they just like had to leave because there was like I don't know some like death threat. Because you know the girlies would used to always threaten BTS when they stepped foot on American soil that they were gonna kill them. Oh God, it was a mess.
Yeah.
The tickets for that concert was a t-shirt. Yeah. Okay, wait, because you seem to know the ASDF better than me, but it was like they oversold the event and people who bought tickets couldn't get in. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I was just reading that.
Oh my God. It was
They sent out an apology. Somebody did. What was this?
It's the dash.
Oh, TGM Events sent out an apology saying that we're sorry that we oversold tickets.
Okay, but give us our money back. Like I don't care.
You know.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't even want my money back because a lot of those people were probably like dying to see BTS. So it's like the fact that I get a refund is not even going to change the fact that like I spent money to come here. I was really excited. Like,
yeah.
But that wasn't, it's crazy that was, because like, honestly though, like not even to like, you know, throw shade, but I remember that being like a recurring issue, like when K-pop acts would come here back in the day, because I guess it was show like it wasn't as, you know, it wasn't like they were like partnering with Ticketmaster and going to blah blah, like they were like, it was smaller companies, and not to hate on all of them or crap on all of them because some of them were trying their best, but I feel like every time like back in the day there was some type of problem or some type of like shadiness that would happen, because yeah, it's crazy. Wait, you're confusing the Red Bullet concert in NYC. I was at that concert. That's when the death threat thing happened, and the concert was Oh!
Is that the one with the girl who's like, I got a gun, and I'm gonna do something? Is that, you remember that?
I think so. Like, she had a picture of a gun, and she got it from Images. Oh my God. TGM didn't
even like, calm down, girl.
TGM didn't even pay for the mics BTS used. The mic company had to ask them on Twitter for
on Twitter.
They said check your DMs.
at MG. Like, what about the mics? Check your DMs
quickly.
We won't say anything yet.
That's really insane. Like, oh my God. Like, ugh, it's crazy. But I feel like there were a lot of like vultures back in the day, because they were like, we know these K-pop groups are popping, but we know that they're not popping enough yet for like bigger like concert promoters and companies and things like that to want to partner with them. So let's just, even though we're like, you know, crapjack companies, let's just, you know, do this so we can get as much money as possible. Like, it was very scammy. It was very scammy. Yeah, the gun girl, they weren't even at the concert. I don't even think they were in America. I think they're like Canadian.
Oh yeah, I remember them being like outside the country, and it was just like, this was a lot.
For what? Why were we never All right, so overall, BTS, you slapped. Kings, slay. All right, so moving on. Y'all, I did talk about this yesterday, but their reign will just not let up. The cast of Squid Game, this series in general, it's blowing up, it's breaking records, it's killing the game. I feel like it's just becoming more and more popular. Like, the more popular it becomes, the more people check it out, the more, like, you know, it once again becomes popular. It's like a positive feedback loop. I was talking to Break yesterday, and he said that one of the reasons he watched Squid Game was because of me, because I was like mass tweeting things about it on my timeline, and so he checked it out. So I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing right now, and it just seems like every day we hear another thing about them breaking records, etc., etc. So this week, the cast of Squid Game, they graced American television with their first, I don't know if it's individually all of their first, but I guess I would assume their first appearances on an American talk show. And they went, do you know which one they went on, Jess?
Was it Kimmel? No, Fallon.
That's correct. They went on Jimmy Fallon. Now,
it's one of the Jimmys.
when I saw that they were going, because I saw the announcement first, and then it just happened yesterday. When I saw that they were going on Jimothy Fallon, I was dismayed. I was shaking in my boots. I broke out in a cold sweat because, now, no hate, as a talk show host myself, I have to have, be cordial with my coworkers or my peers. But he, in my opinion, when it comes to late night TV, is the worst one. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Actually, I don't watch Kimmel. Kimmel might be boring. But out of the ones I do watch,
okay.
I feel like his fake laugh is so cringy. I'm sorry. It's cringy and it makes it awkward. I think he's an awkward interviewer. And it makes it hard to watch sometimes. I feel like I get it. Like, as a talk show host, you have to hee hee ha ha at everyone. But I feel like his fake, like, I don't know. I just don't have a big capacity for things that I find cringe and awkward. Like, if somebody tells me, like, an interview is awkward or something's awkward, it's hard for me to watch because I'm just, like, I get secondhand embarrassment so, like, harshly. You would think it was firsthand embarrassment. Like, it's just so intense. So with him, I was just, like, he's already really awkward, and then there's going to be, like, the language barrier. I don't know how I was going to... But you say you like him. Is he your favorite talk show?
Yeah. No.
Who's your top?
I don't know, actually. I feel like it changes. Late night. I don't know. I like Jimmy Kimmel. I like them all. Besides, I don't really watch James Corden.
I will say James
for the
Corden
most
is
part,
not...
like, I like them all.
Yeah, I would say, to be fair, James Corden is not particularly good, but I think he has a very creative production team because they come up with really good games and things like that. Like, I feel like I think, okay, Jimmy Fallon has, like...
I was gonna say, he had, like, the hip-hop thing with Justin Timberlake. I just feel like he does, like, stuff that I like. He does, like, song stuff.
Who has the singing wheel?
What?
Who has the singing wheel? Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say
like,
that.
I feel like he does, like, a lot of... I prefer him over James Corden. James Corden does have a lot of fun stuff, but I've never really thought of him... I don't know. They all seem like whatever.
James Corden's setup is
just late
too.
night. I think. Also, I feel like I'm one of the few people that probably just have never really noticed that Jimmy Fallon has a fake laugh. Like, people always say it, but I'm always just like, it just seems like that's not how he laughs.
I mean,
so, like, I don't really know.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I don't want to judge anyone, but it's just like somebody, like, if I was on Jimmy, he would be like, "Hey Jay, welcome to Jimmy Fallon. How are you doing today?" And I'd be like, "Well, I can't complain." And he'd be like, yeah, you can't complain. So, and like,
he does not do that. That's an over-exaggeration.
He does. Like, the person will say the most mundane thing, and he'll act like, he's literally
like, there's gonna be another 13 Reasons Why thing where we over-embellish.
No, he literally like, that's crazy. And to be fair, you're right. Maybe I don't want to judge him because it might be somebody who's just genuinely enthusiastic, but sometimes I'm just like, take it easy, man. I don't know, but
wow, just take it easy, man.
He's one of my nemesis. Jimmy Kimmel, I haven't really watched him like that. Maybe I shouldn't say he's the worst ever. He's just the worst I've seen.
Wow. Wait, have you not seen what's her name?
Lily?
Yeah, that's the worst one.
That's actually on TV?
Yeah.
Oh, what channel?
I think so.
I mean, like, what network?
I don't even know if that's still on. So I don't know. I think it came on like at 2 a.m.
Hers is very strange though, because it's not live. So, but
yeah, that's true.
So Jimmy Fallon, their predictions of Squid Game getting nominated for an Emmy. Oh my god, I hope. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm ready for them to eat at award season. I'm not too familiar like with what like television show series can get nominated for. They can't get Oscars, can they? No, that's only for movies.
For what?
That's only for movies.
Yeah,
listen, I don't know.
They can get an Emmy.
Can they get a Grammy? Can they get a Tony?
No.
What are the ones for like shows? So Emmy,
Golden Globe.
What else?
I think.
A Razzie, but we don't want one of those.
Well, Razzie's movies, I think.
Okay. Adam Sandler.
It might be TV shows.
But I would be so excited to see all of them dolled up and go into these shows because they deserve it. Andy says, I don't like Jimmy Fallon. Conan is the only good TV host. I was going to say Conan is my favorite.
I did not watch Conan. That might be my least.
Really? I'll say.
I don't really.
I'll say I can see people as like Conan not being some people's thing, but I think his like on the what is it called, on the scene segments where he goes places. I feel like he like, at least maybe it's his editor, but he's really like funny and he has like good. I feel like he's better at interviewing. Though I will say the GOAT is Graham Norton. The British host, he is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. And the fact that he can really juggle like all the guests being there the whole time, I feel like that's a lot of talent. Like he's probably the one that I look up to the most.
I like Seth Meyers. He's funny.
I haven't watched him in a while. I like that. I watched some of his things on YouTube. The thing he did with Rihanna, the day drinking thing, I liked that.
I
thought it was really.
I just like I like the SNL like what is it, weekly update thing, and he basically just since he did weekly update, he like basically does like the same thing on his show, and I like that type of stuff. I like when you give me information that's like important to know in a funny way.
Yeah. Frankie, they should go on Colbert. I watched the Colbert Report, but I actually have not watched Stephen Colbert as like well, that's not true. I've seen like clips and stuff like that.
He wasn't good during COVID time.
What did you do?
But
did you do it at home?
Yeah, and I think he's like it seemed like he was struggling because like I think he was used to like an audience reaction, and the way he would do stuff, it would just seem like he seemed very awkward. Whereas it's like he kind of paused, like it was supposed to be. There was like laughter from an audience, but of course he's like it's supposed to be like a YouTuber type of thing. And I was like, some YouTuber needs to like
teach him,
go with him and train him. Yeah, like tell him what to do. Like, do not pause. Do not expect there to be laughter from the other side of the screen. But luckily, I think he has an audience back, and he seems much better. Phew. But like before, like my mom, like she loves watching the late night stuff, and she was just like, I can't watch Kpop at night. Not tonight. Not with he's not. He's dying.
Wait, Lily's show ended? Ooh, that sucks. Damn.
Oh, it did? Okay, good.
Oh gosh.
What I saw was terrible.
Oh, Trevor Noah is good too. But yeah, so
I love Trevor Noah.
Yeah, he's funny. So yes, they went on Jimmy Fallon. So just as a quick rundown for those who haven't watched it, there were 2 clips. I didn't watch it live, but there were 2 clips about it released on his YouTube channel. And so the first one, he kind of just asked questions to all of them. They weren't like super like, they were just like, oh, how did you know that this was a hit? Questions, like just general questions, so it wasn't anything too deep. But then for like the game, because they always do like a game with the guests, they played like a school kid game. So they played like rock paper scissors shoot and like did an egg race, and like played like, I don't know, what is that thing where like somebody's hand's on top of your hand and then you're like, and then you try to like slap it. He called it slapsies, but I'm like, I know that's not it.
Is that not? Oh, I don't think I ever called it anything.
Did you guys know?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. And like you have to slap it or like move your hand before you get slapped. But I don't think I ever remember calling it something. Which is.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know the name at all. But yeah, so he played that. And it was kind of just like outside of me just already thinking he's not that great of an interviewer. It was really awkward. I feel like personally he was kind of off his game a bit. It was kind of like choppy, but maybe it was just like the back and forth, because not only was it like translators, but they
red
were
hands.
also not there.
I think that's what I used to call it.
It was called what?
Red hands.
Oh.
I think that's what I used to call it.
But yeah, so it was cute. It was just like a nice little thing, but it was really, really cute. I will also say that I am slowly but surely falling in love with Lee Jung-jae. I've never felt this way. He plays the main character. He's on the one on the very right side of the picture, not the one in the red. The one in the suit.
My friend was saying that she likes the guy all the way to the left.
A lot of people do. He's very like a young, handsome, very fit man.
What's his name was looking good in the first episode? Gong Yoo.
Oh, listen,
I do think he's good looking, but I usually think he's like kind of Kermity looking. I think I might have said this last week. Like something about it is just
Permanently
very
looking
like.
as an adjective.
But he's like handsome. But he's like handsome. But he has like this like thing with his. I don't know. His chin is. He has like very small
Small
head.
face, yeah.
Yeah,
No, I
kind of
agree.
like Karina from Aespa. She also has like a very small head, but she doesn't have like a Kermity thing. But
I love how
I
you're
don't know.
describing it
His
as
rules.
comedy.
But anyway, he looked good. I feel like he looked. I don't know. Something was different.
Yeah, he did look really. His
He
skin
looked
was
good.
shining. He was like, "Let me do this
Yeah,
couple seconds and collect this check, and then bounce.
honestly.
I'm leaving it to you, Lee Jung Jae, to finish it up."
Yeah.
And he did. But no, like I feel like a younger me would really. I always forget his name. We hit no. We Hajun. We Hajun. Yeah. Um.
Ooh.
He's the one on the end, right? Correct. Yes. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Let me see the Hangul. Well, we Hajun. I feel like a younger me would be all over him. But now that I'm getting a bit elderly, I think I enjoy a nice older, mature, fine wine. No, just kidding. I'm,
Like, how old do you think this man is? Like,
what? No. Okay. I think the age is so funny
isn't he like
enough.
40?
He's 48. So
Really?
don't. Right? My king snapped.
So I thought he was. Oh, wait. What's the guy's name?
Which one? Lee Jung Jae. He's the one in the suit at the end. It's Jung Hoyan. I think Park Hae-soo? No, maybe
Oh,
not him.
72. Why did I think he was born in 82?
Oh, I thought you were trying to say he was 72 years old. I was like, no, don't come for him. Don't come for him.
He would look good. I would probably be on your side. I was like, oh, okay. You're right.
He's really
Fine
cute.
age wine.
And then let's see. Hajun is 30. Wow. Great looking
Who?
cast.
The other guy?
Ho Young is
He's ours.
she's our age. So I was kind of like Ho Young. Yeah, and I just like, oh my god, love her. She's blowing up. That was another thing I wanted to say. I talked about this a little, but ever since the onset of this Squid Game craze, she's been blowing up, particularly on Instagram, and I finally got some concrete numbers. So before I think Squid Game, started to pop off, she had like 400 K. How much do you think she has now, Jasmine?
Wait, well, how many did you say?
She started with 400K when this thing started. I think
And what did she have last week?
I can't tell you that. She had like 12 million. 10 million actually.
Last week?
Yes.
Okay, so she has 15.
Close. She has 16.6 million followers. And okay, as a bit of a social media nerd, I will say another thing. And the thing is, it's not only her. Hajun, he's blowing up. Funny enough, EJ Jung Jae and Hae-soo, they both made Instagrams like a couple days ago, and they're both at 1 million.
They were like, what, you have how many followers? All right. I gotta get on that.
Actually, a Daisy, she was the second most followed, but she actually surpassed. So Lee Sung Kyung, who was like in that weightlifting fairy Bokju, she was the most followed at like 12 Korean actress at like 12 point something million. And now Ho Young has surpassed her. So now she's the most followed actress in Korea. So I thought that was crazy. And I was kind of like, oh, I haven't heard about Lee Sung. Let me make sure I'm pronouncing it well. But Lee Sung Kyung? Yes. In a bit. I remember she like was really popping like back in 2015, 16, 17. I feel like she was like when she was like in Cheese in the Trap and the weightlifting fairy. I remember she was popping, but I haven't heard from her. Like she's my best friend and I call her every day. But I haven't like really heard her in the news for a while. So I was actually surprised that she's the most followed actress, but she did have that like renaissance moment back in the day, and her Instagram's very aesthetic. But what I wanted to say is that what's really impressive is the ratio. Like one of the things you look at when you look at somebody's like accounts and things like that, if you're a social media influencer or whatever, and the things that like sometimes sponsors look at is like the ratio to how many people are following you and then how many people actually engage in your content. So like on Twitter, how many followers do you have versus how many like likes and like retweets do you get on your content, how many subscribers do you have on YouTube versus how many people actually watch your videos, and then for Instagram, how many followers you have and how many people actually like your stuff and comment and things like that. And so often a good way you can tell somebody might be botting their Instagram followers is if like one of those ratios is off. So maybe they have like 1 million followers, but they can barely get like 1,000 like likes or something like that. But like a lot of times though, it's just like either they have a lot of bots or people aren't really that interested in like their content. They maybe just follow them out one off. So what I think is so amazing about all these actors is that their ratio to like how many people are following them and to like they're getting millions of likes on all their pictures. Like my husband Lee Jung-jae, he like literally just posted a picture of a selfie and people, it was literally at 1 million likes in under a day. I'm like amazed at how many people are like going up for them, so it's crazy. But yeah, it's really and yeah, and she's friends with Jenny, so she already is out here. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm proud of them. I can't wait till we're all in season 2 together. Somebody mentioned this, but there has been
Season 2.
Yeah, so the director slash the person who wrote it, I'm sorry, his name escapes me. But he had an interview and I guess there was some allusion like to there being a season 2 maybe, which the way that, not gonna spoil, but the way the first one ends, I definitely see how that could work. I don't know.
Would it be worth it?
That's the thing. Like, I'm a little skeptical. Like, I get wanting the season 2, but like the way. Okay, I don't want to say anything, but like.
Don't say anything.
Yeah,
like, I literally watched only 30 minutes. I don't even think I made it into 30 minutes. The rest.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like, I can definitely see there being a season 2, but I'm just like, I don't know if I want. I really like how it ended. It was like, not really. It was kind of a cliffhanger, but also kind of like, okay, I can see what's like the implication of what's gonna happen here or whatever. So I feel like, you know, actually having this season 2, and this is not really a spoiler, but apparently people were saying, or there was an allusion to the fact that season 2 might be about the front man, and I'm like, I do not care about that character. But yeah, so I don't know about this season 2. I mean, I get it. Obviously you want to ride this, but I don't know. I just hope it's not like a situation where you get a season 2 and then it kind of taints the series because it's not as good or people start poking plot holes in it. But yeah, overall, really good. I want to say I'm a true Lee Jung-jae fan because I've been literally going back and watching all his movies. Y'all, he was so fine in like 2012. It's insane. He is fine now, but he was so fine when he was younger. But I've watched 4 of his movies. No, I'm on the 4th one. I've watched 4 of his movies, so let me recommend them. So the first one was made in 2001.
You seem like a high schooler talking about like their favorite like band.
Don't do this to
me. I am so into like One Direction. So let me talk.
Don't do this.
What Makes You Beautiful was their first single. It reached number 1. I feel like it doesn't help that you have your glasses on. That I'm just like. You just look like you're just like. I don't know. But continue. Sorry.
I'm schooling them on my history. But no, I don't know. Like I haven't been like had like a celeb crush like this in a while. You know, a new one because obviously Kyung-soo is my homegirl. But like I haven't had that in like a while. So
he's
like,
not your friend.
Who's my friend?
Kyung-soo.
Yeah,
he's no longer who you like. Wow.
I already said that. Like I kind of just see him as like I kind of have the friend zone him. Yeah.
What is this?
I'm sorry, but it had to be done because
what's his name came up?
I don't know. He just is not. He's cute, but I don't know if he's like my type like that anymore. Like I still find him cute.
Cute. I don't like you. I only like you. If you know that from hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't like you.
Basically, like you. But I stand, so it doesn't matter either way. But okay, so let me run through the ones. So the first one I watched is The Housemaid. It's messy. He plays a really wealthy man who has a wife who's pregnant.
Wait, did you watch this after the show?
Yes. Why?
You already watched the show.
Yeah,
completely?
yeah. Watch Squid Game, the full thing. Oh
No,
no
no.
no no! This is
After
not a
Squid Game, you
drama.
watched The Housemate.
Yeah, this it's not a drama. It's a movie. I've
Oh,
just been watching. Yeah, he mostly does movies, so I've been watching his movie, which
oh,
actually works
okay,
for me
okay.
because my attention span does not exist. But there's
Well,
one
I
called
was going to be like the time that you have.
there. Honestly though, I like watch it in parts, which kind of ruins the experience. But like I just like watch a little in the morning, watch a little in the afternoon. But you know, if I'm gonna stand, I have to be dedicated, dedicación. But yeah, it's called The Housemaid. He plays like this really rich guy. He has a wife. She's pregnant with twins. So to instill some help to take care of the twins, they hire a housemaid. You can probably know what happens next. It's very messy and it's like R-rated. Like it shows nudity and there's like a sex scene. So, yeah, that's that. It wasn't that good though. Like the spicy part's really spicy, and because I like mess, I was like, but one that I really did like, and this is probably the last one I'll talk about, so we can move on. Was that he did this movie back in like 2001 called Il Mare, and it actually also featured Junji Hyun from My Love from the Stars. They First of all, she is gorgeous. Like she also was in another movie called Thieves with him that I also watched. Also still gorgeous, but she is so gorgeous. But basically, do you know that 2006 movie called Lake House featuring Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves?
Why did it seem like you were reading something? Do you know? Sorry.
I'm enthusiastic.
It really sounded like you were reading something to me. Like, I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, I do. When they are different time periods and they put the mail in the box to. Mm-hmm. Is it based on that?
Yes, that movie was based off this movie. So I was like,
what's it called?
This one's called Il Mare. But it's really like
IL
space M
and mare like hair.
Yeah. No. M or
like the rabbit hair.
Yes. But this movie's really good. It did make me cry. It's very beautiful. But yeah, he's just so if I had to rank his hotness throughout the movie, I'm just kidding. They're all really, really good movies. He did look too good in Il Mare. He did look too good in Thieves, even with that terrible mustache. 5 most like highest grossing movie in South Korea of all time or something.
Maybe that's good. Also, for a second, I forgot that you were talking about the older guy. So when you said 2001, I was like, when he was like 10? What are you watching?
A child love story. No, like I said, that guy probably would have been my type in like 2016 when I was a pup, but I'm into fine wine. I also think Jesus is cute. Okay, so you guys have seen The Housemaid? Child, the way I was screaming at like 4 a.m. when I was watching that movie because of the spiciness, the salaciousness. It was crazy. It was crazy. So I'd recommend that movie if you like spice. Yeah, I had to friend zone Kyung-soo. He just like, you know, he was laying too low, a bit too low. Like I love him. I like a man who lays low, but there are limits. Have you watched Alice in Borderland, Jess?
I keep hearing about it, and like people are comparing this to Squid Game and that and Liar Game. I've heard of Liar Game too. I tried to read that for a bit, but
that's my favorite manga.
I think I tried to really get into it when I think you told me this, and I was like, let me try it, really, really try, and then I didn't.
You're like, this fool doesn't know what she's talking about.
I get distracted way too easily. It's so easy.
You watched it for me? Or you tried to read it for me?
Oh no, I tried to read it. Yeah, I was trying to read it before, and then I was like, oh, you're interested in it. Maybe it's really good. Like maybe I need to stick through the first few chapters, and then I'll keep flipping the pages, and it'll be fine. But I just couldn't even.
You're like, no.
I'm just so
It's hard. It's hard that's why it's so important for like things to grab you right off the bat, because it's just like you have like 5 pages to make me want to care to read the rest of this.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alice in Borderland, crazy. Yeah, I think it's both a manga and an anime. And then
I was gonna say, I swear it was a manga before, and I was like confused when I saw it was a drama.
Mm-hmm. But
so that would make sense.
I heard of the drama before this. I actually watched a video. It wasn't a video essay, but it was like this guy who does like how to survive like these like really like Saul and things like that. So he did like how to survive Alice in Borderland. So I know what basically happens, but I do want to give it a try because apparently there's some pretty cool games in the show. But I do think it's good for Alice in Borderland because I feel like everyone's like, if you like Squid Game, you'll love this.
Yeah.
So
I think I had Alice in Borderland on my list for Netflix before because I watched a preview for it and was like, this, because I love Saw, like, just like People Trapped. I love that. So I was just like, this seems interesting. So I never got to it because it's just, I have to get my mind in the mood to read subtitles. So I have to.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just watch bad dubs because I'm just too lazy.
Like when I first started watching Squid Games, it put the dub on. First of all, I was like, this isn't too bad. But then Gong Yu came in and I was like, no. I don't know. They made him sound like, excuse me, sir. What are you like? Do you want to play a game? And I was like,
not making
I swear that's not what he sounds like.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like for some reason, like when they do like, and I know like it's hard to dub like an actual human, but like, I don't know. I've only watched a couple like live action dubs or like tried to, but I feel like they don't put a lot of like care into like making sure the voice of the person who's doing the dub like matches well. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're like, okay, this is just so you can watch something in the language you speak.
I think I said this last time, but like, what's it called? Definitely, I feel like their dub was very close to how the voices sounded.
Money Heist?
Yeah. Because I've watched it in both. Like, I flipped between them, depending on what I'm doing, and it seemed like not too jarring of a switch from what I can remember. Because I haven't watched it in like a year.
I need to check it out because I think you said this, but you're not the first one to say that when you the dub, you didn't even notice that it was a dub at first or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that multiple times. I need to check that out. Actually, funny enough, they're making a Korean version of Money Heist, and Haesoo, the guy in the black suit tux, he's going to be in it. So that's another hit under his belt already. If Money Heist
is it going to be a hit?
I feel like
because they've done plenty of remakes. Doesn't mean it's going to be a hit.
I feel like it'll be a hit because not only because I always hear people hype up Money Heist. Apparently, Money Heist is well watched, but then off the bat, of people loving like this cast, I feel like people are like another banger from Haesoo.
But will it be on Netflix or is it just going to be?
I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. He's done a few Netflix things.
Okay.
But yes, so yeah, so I'm really excited for that. And then I also have Hoyeon. She was also announced to be a Louis Vuitton ambassador as well this week. So
that was quick.
Yeah, right? They're like,
Louis Vuitton was like, all right, I love this show. We got to get on top of this before she gets snatched.
So yeah, that's great for her. All right, guys. So the moment you guys have been waiting for.
The end.
The reason why Jasmine dropped Red Velvet like a hot potato and is never looking back.
Lies. She's spreading lies.
One Aespa has dropped their long-awaited first mini album and comeback, Savage, this week. And the girls are doing numbers. Okay, I'm not gonna say I thought they were one-hit wonder, but I guess I'm so surprised that like with Next Level blowing up, like it's not just like people like this song. People are really behind them. Apparently this album had 400k pre-orders. For a rookie group, that's insane in the membrane. And not only that, right now it has 52 million views, I believe, on probably more. 52 million views. I think it would have 52 million views on YouTube. Last time I checked, it was number 1 on Melon. Like right now it's number 1 on Melon. Like the girlies are eating this up. Aespa is here to stay. Now, Jasmine, as somebody who did throw Red Velvet, no, just kidding. The thing is, we're gonna go over Savage. We're gonna, dissect it. I will say, I did not listen to the mini album yet. I know I'm trash. But Jasmine, you did, so you can give your opinion on that. But for now, we're gonna focus on the song and the music video. Jazz, I'll let you go first.
What did I think about it?
Yes.
I actually really liked it. And there are parts that I feel like they're like iffy for me, but I definitely really I like it more than their other two songs. And I actually, yeah, I don't know. It is really catchy. And I like the
Yeah, I was
part.
gonna
I don't know.
say.
Everything. I just like the gimme more, gimme. Like when they do the dance, it looks so good. Like especially there's like a different version from the music video with it's called, yeah, it's called Camera Work Guide.
What could that be? But now I'm gonna check it out to see it. But yeah, I do like that dance part. I will say I'm a little torn about the because it's cool. It's kind of it's catchy, but I feel like it's too much. This is gonna entice you, like like when like the point dances.
That's one thing they changed that in that Camera Work one. It's not that.
What do they do?
That's the one. I forgot what they do, but it's like it's similar. It's like they still do like a movement similar to that, but it's not. It's not this.
Okay,
it's something
that's good. Ooh, do we have the second coming of the shy dance? Because shy
oh, did they change? Oh yeah, yeah, changed.
And then they changed it to this. Well, that's good. I want to check that out now because that was too much. Like, this is supposed to be the point dance. This is what's gonna be stuck in your head. And I like know that like K-pop is known for having like a point dance, and it's not. But it was just too much. I was like, oh, this is like the catchy, nonsensical thing. You're doing something like silly. It did fit in the dance. Like at least the way they did it, they like effortlessly flowed into that part, so it's not like it was just like an awkward thing. But I was just kind of like, you're selling to me too hard here. Like I can see kind of right through it. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about like the rapping or whatever. Like it is catchy, but I don't necessarily like it, if that makes sense. Like it, like if I listen to it enough, I know it will get stuck in my head, and I know I would eventually like it. But off the back, it didn't pull me. But the part that did pull me is it their thing to like just change to a new song in the middle of their songs now? Because that like, what was it, the pre-chorus? I was like, did I actually skip to like the next song? Like, what is
that's that? One thing I feel differently about that compared to other people, because I thought this was more cohesive than Next Level.
Next Level. I mean, I think
Next Level literally became like a completely different song. Like
That's true. It was definitely more extreme.
Like this one, where it's like kind of like it kind of reminds me of like Crazy by let's go 4 Minute, where it's kind of like it sounds different in the chorus, but it's like I could see it being in the same song.
Yeah,
if that means
I'll say I think it's kind of like, and Leanne saying it reminded me of NCT. It definitely did, because I feel like NCT kind of has that feel where they're like, oh yeah, put the ba, hey baby, we'll tell you what you do now. So, and it's just like, when did this become a 90s R&B bop? But okay,
yeah,
and that's what it was really, really giving. I said, but one of them literally sounds like I lost my mind, like the nine got to go sheep. There's a part that sounds like that, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
But I like that part. I feel like I enjoy Aespa the most when they be singing, because they do be singing, and I'm just like, this sounds like the more R&B-ish parts. That's what I prefer from them. But I get it, like the mashup, it is very much NCT sister group in that regard. There was another thing we also
I was gonna say, it also gave me TVXQ feels. I told you this before, that it's just like the ad libs at the end kind of just reminded me of like Changmin, like doing his little high notes in the middle of nowhere. And then like the second rap that Giselle does, it just reminded me of like doing his raps, but like that like the thing where he did like the yeah. That's like where he kind of yells and like wait, like that type of.
Keep your head. That sounds scary.
Keep your head down.
I was scared.
I love that song. Chaotic, but it was.
It's like, ladies, settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, settle down. Nigga, wicked. When he does like the butt shake, oh my god, that was like my favorite thing. um
Gosh.
but
That was a great
yeah,
song.
they really do be singing, and that's why it's just like not unfortunate. I don't know. Do they have any ballads on the album? Probably not, because they are from
I
3008.
not really. I don't. No, they don't have any. Not that
Okay.
I can remember.
Do you know if there was
But
any
they're
like good like vocal showcases, like good runs or anything in the other parts of the album? Or I'll just let you talk about it. What do you think
I'm
about the
trying
album?
to remember. I like only listened to it like I think I might have listened to it twice through. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but like I like four of them. One was like I'll Make You Cry, and one
Ooh,
was Iconic.
they're
Sorry, I
always
wrote this
threatening
down.
us. That
And
whole
then
song was threatening us.
Lucid Dream.
I gotta listen
Like,
to that.
and I said this before, Lucid Dream was like, to me, it kind of sounded like a Red Velvety
Uh
type of
oh.
song. Not like,
Uh
it wasn't like a
oh.
ballad, but it kind of just sounded like something I could hear them getting as a B-side as well.
Okay, can I be a little
Everything
messy?
else, not really.
Oh, yeah. How many songs are? How many tracks? You know.
I would say I just four.
I'm on my next
It might be six.
level. Oh, six. Okay, mini album. That makes sense. Can I be a little messy? May
No.
I?
Anyway, so this song is a song of the year, guys. A 10 out of
Wait,
10.
let me be a
Okay.
little messy.
All right.
Do we?
What?
Okay, y'all know I love mess. Do we think this with the success of Aespa, we should be worried about how SM's about to treat Red Velvet?
No.
Oh, you think they're just gonna be like, okay, but two queens can shine. Don't
Hopefully. I mean, they already gave him Queendom, and that was already kind of like
I love Queendom. I mean, I did
Queendom's
feel
not terrible.
yeah. No, I think your critique that like it just seemed like a kind of childish song. Like they could have gotten them a better song.
Like
I
after
did.
Psycho, and it's been a year,
Mm,
I wanted something like Psycho 2.0. I needed
mm,
something that was gonna be like,
that's fair.
I don't know,
The next
that type of
level.
feel.
Was it? Okay. Yeah.
Next
Well, that's good.
level.
Two queens should be able to shine together. I will just say on the other spectrum of things, I didn't really like Savage that much. It was cute though.
Mm,
I do like that. I'm similar to
cute.
you. It was a little bop. Similar to you, I think that dance was really the leg dance. Was good. I like in terms of it was kind of just too eclectic for me. But like I said, they're
Mm.
killing it right now. I'm just so shocked how like the girlies were right when they said that SM doesn't flop because it took 2.7 seconds for these girls to hit big and now be superstars. Now I know it's only like the third single. I'm not saying that I'm like we have to wait for them to flop, like no, but like you know we never know how things can go. But like they're legitimately popular, like that's
Mm.
crazy to me.
One thing also, I don't know why, but I do know why. I love the beginning of Savage when they're like, "Oh my gosh, don't you know
Oh,
I'm a savage?"
savage.
Like it just seems like so much like a oh
Oh
my
my
gosh,
gosh.
Becky.
Yeah, look at her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and I feel like it's not meant to be something like very serious. I was reading like comments where people were like, "Wow, that's so cringe," but it's like it wasn't meant to be like
Yeah.
serious. Like they're comparing it to like Wendy saying like Zimzalabim, and it's like no, that was cringy.
Oh God.
That's cringy. But I don't know.
I love that part.
I know I do love it, but that's cringy. It was
Savage.
meant to be cringy.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely think like I don't think they're actually like it's not like, listen, girls, my first love story.
Hey girl.
But the Navis we love you part felt a little cultish. That is a bone apple teeth way to describe
Literally,
it.
they were like praising this like god that
Yeah.
was like
I think
called
the
Navis.
thing is, and what like kind of just scratches my head with Aespa, and probably why I'm just like, okay, don't take this the wrong way. Not bewildered at their popularity, but I'm kind of like confused that people take them. I don't want to say seriously, but like I feel like I still think that their concept is so weirdly gimmicky. Like when those you know their avatars came in, I was just like, can y'all go away? Because when they were doing the dance, it was kind of uncanny valley and it was kind of weird for me.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, I'm just like, it just still is giving gimmick. Like, I guess people have gotten over it. Maybe it's just me. But, like, it's still giving very gimmick. And I just feel like it's just, it seems so corporate because I don't even know what Navis is. Like, is that their fandom? Like, what is that?
It's like the god of Kwangya or something.
Yeah, the whole Kwangya lore. Like, I get, like, it's not a K-pop group having lore is not new, but the way that they incorporate into the songs, like the Kwangya, and they mentioned their eye thingy avatars, and they even mentioned, what's that thing, Sync Live or whatever, which I'm pretty sure is like an app. Like, what is that? It? I think it is. Isn't that like the app you can? Let me look up the dang lyrics, because Aespa Savage lyrics. I was like, it just seems like the whole thing is a marketing ploy, and like that's not like hate on the girls at all, because obviously they're doing their thing, they can sing, they can dance, they're very talented, but it just gives me too much like product placement almost in the dang song. Okay, let me see if I can find it. I know your sacrifices. Oh, my neighbors, we love you. My eyes sink.
We love you.
My eyes sink. I hate that. Isn't that like the dang app thing? I seem so old. Ain't that app that they
get your glasses on it too?
Oh wait, what is this? Sync is an unofficial and released song. Wait, no, but it's another thing, right? The Sync.
I don't know what Sync is. I think it's just in the lore of SM. Because I think this is just an SM thing. I just ignore the whole Sync thing. It's cringy, but I'm just like, whatever. If the song sounds good, it's good. Like, just move on. Because I'm just like, I don't know what they're trying to do. They'll get over it when no one's reacting.
Just ignore it. No, I don't know. I get what you mean, Jay, because the whole concept threw me for. Yeah, it's a bit just too like, I don't know. It's like they're just. I just feel like they're trying to sell me something or something. Like it's very cool. We gotta go to Kwangya and save Navis from the Black Mamba and sync. Okay.
I think they're like trying to go for like a very video game-esque thing where they're like I don't know, game characters. So like every song that they have is just like them as the characters in the game. Kind of like League of Legends, like the
they're really trying to come for KDA's crown. They performed.
They were on their concert, yeah.
Wow, they snapped. Madison Beer is shaking. Madison Beer on knee is shaking. Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, they really snatched that concept and then outdid them. I thought the Sync was an app to see their outfit. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I was like, why are we talking about this in the dang song? But some people put out some interesting theories about the SM universe thing. I think I could get into that. But I feel like with the whole BTS, like I was there when the BTS world thing was at its height. And that has tired me out from theories.
I wasn't even trying that. As soon as I started reading books, I was like, no.
You had to like literally.
You want me to read a book? A full-on book? About, what was it, like Dante's Inferno? I don't even know what the heck the freaking book was. I was just like, calm down.
It was a lot, yeah.
It's a freaking comeback. Just sing.
Like, go ahead if you want to do that. Like, I'm not, like, go ahead, do your thing. That's cool. I'll read it when you're done. When you do write up the thesis, I will
yeah.
that on Tumblr. But I was a bit too lazy to actually put in.
It's mainly a dry get. Big hit for making people do this. Like, calm down, sirs.
I was elected to read, not to read. But yeah,
exactly.
I still haven't finished doing. Yes, that was one of
the. And that's it. That's the book. I was like, something where it's like, what the heck?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to see the theories, but maybe like I would have to actually go back and like analyze the music videos to see where they, because it's like the whole, like you said, the whole SM. Well, I don't even think, because I know that TVXQ and SNSD have nothing to do with that, or do they?
I think they do.
Listen, leave the girls alone.
At least I think TVXQ does.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Because, like, remember, and Keep Your Head Down. They had that whole superpower. They had like the superpowers.
Oh, okay. SNSD said, "That's cute. Y'all be safe now. We'll be over here living in the real world." Um, I do kind of want to see their avatars fully do their choreography. Like if you're gonna have them as part of your gimmick, I gotta see the talent. Yeah, exactly. Their avatars gotta earn their keep too. What, you're gonna mooch off?
You were just telling them not to.
Yeah, well, I won't. Look
Now
at
they're
it.
gonna earn their keep. They're like, wait, we just packed our stuff. We were getting ready to go.
Listen, y'all.
Now you want us back?
To the avatars, I know you're watching this. Y'all scare me, so I will not be participating. However, do not try to, go off the backs of these young women's hard work. You better earn your keep. So I will close my eyes when you appear in the music video, but you better show up. They're like, click, turn this off. Pull out their internet cord. We don't want to see this. I've seen people complaining about the quality of the avatars. Is it that bad? To me, it's just kind of, and I think that's kind of like there's like limitations to like whatever that, but the movements just kind of seem eerie to me. That's why they kind of creep me out. I mean, my biggest thing is that they don't really look like the girls at all, which I'm not sure if that's the point, because it's like the idea of like an avatar that if I looked like anything, this is what I wanted to look like. But I mean, I guess they're fine.
Yeah.
The poor avatars having to rewatch one outfit. Well, they haven't earned their keep, so unfortunately the one outfit stays. Until they pay back their trainee debt.
Oh god. Just imagine. An A.
Like, we're not real. Pay back the debt, actually. I think SNSD is pseudo a part of it, at least in their own.
Yeah. I think that everyone's a part of it except for FX.
I'm tired. FX knew.
I think they're all listening.
Leave us alone. That's crazy. Okay. I feel like that's a bit retconning though. They're like, all right, what music videos can we use to try to say that this was a like thing that we had? But I mean, I guess if they like it, I love it. Yes. So yes. What are we giving Savage out of a 10? What are we rating it?
Give it a 9.
Wow, that's super high.
That's just me.
You better stand out. Wow, Red Velvet, you better be watching. If you don't treat her right, you'll lose Jazz. Yes. I'll give it a 6. I'm sorry, girls.
He's not sorry.
Love you dearly. Love you down. Did you guys hear Madonna by Luna? Oh, Luna did come back. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, you don't seem very enthusiastic.
I don't know. It was alright.
I need to listen to it. Was it like, what kind of style was it? You're like pop rock with the sprints of electric.
Oh no, this is like regular pop, I feel like. I guess like 2000s pop.
Ooh. Okay, I might be into that. I need to check that out. Okay, we got the whole gambit: a 4, a 5, and 9.5, only because the Navis part.
Yeah, I know, right? Takes you out. You're like, I know, and you're like, Navis, we love you, and you're like, all right, okay. You had the note. You could have just kept the note, and then just shh in the background.
That is really.
It's kind of like the keep your chin up.
How dare you?
We got your back, like that.
Anthem. Do not come from Miss Itzy. Right.
Just as cringe.
That was
just as cringe.
It was inspiring.
It was in the real world too. Like cringe.
Listen, they were on those. What was it? Like, they have like a Kia sponsorship. They were on those Kia Sorrentos, giving their all. Don't come for my girls.
They're the freaking Kias.
But yeah, I need to check that out because if anything, Luna will sing down, so at least I'll get some vocalage. But yeah. Aespa is taking over. You better watch your girl group faves because they're about to be the faces of the 4th gen or whatever gen we're on, the 11th gen.
Is Blackpink in the same generation?
I don't think. It's weird because, Blackpink only debuted in 2016, so that's only 5 years apart. But I don't see them in the same generation.
So what generation are they in?
I feel like it's like first is obviously SES and them. Second is like BoA, TVXQ, up until like an A-Pink and EXO. No. Yeah. EXO is like the cusp. A lot of people say that EXO is like when the 3rd generation started. So I'll say, that's the 2nd gen. EXO, BTS, etc., were the 3rd gen, up to like Twice. Blackpink, and then the fourth gen. I haven't been keeping track
Ice and
of the gen.
Blackpink, that's 2 years apart.
No, they're the same gen. They'd be with third. But the thing is, it doesn't make sense because like EXO debuted. Well, that's not that far apart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't seem like they're in the same generation as EXO.
I feel like they are. I have no arguments. It just
they just seem like
it's an aesthetic.
It just feels different.
Well, you can put them in their own gen too, but that would be a really short gen because would you put Blackpink with Aespa?
Yeah.
What? Okay, guys, we're ending the stream. I would not put Blackpink because then if you can put Blackpink with Aespa, can you put Twice with Aespa?
No.
Why? They were only 1 year apart.
They feel like two different periods.
Oh, because like aesthetic
Twice and Blackpink just seem like no.
No, they were like
separated.
Together.
Really? It doesn't even feel like they debuted a year apart. It feels like they debuted like so many years apart.
That's because we've heard about them since like 2003 because YG and their damn delays. I would put Blackpink with Twice. EXO and them I classify as Gen 2.5. I definitely feel I can understand that. It's because there's so much crossover between that second gen. And I think what makes it really hard because I feel like everyone knows who's first gen and who's like second gen, like that distinction, because like by the time like second gen really started popping, like first gen was like over. But I think because of the longevity and like the ability for like groups to last longer, like that extended in the second gen, there's so much more intermingling between those generations because groups nowadays last for years upon years upon years. Like that 7-year curse isn't a thing anymore, so I feel like that makes it really hard to define and divide or whatever. Yeah, but I don't know,
I also think Blackpink's weird to me because they just have so few comebacks.
Oh yeah,
and it's like I can't. They just seem like so distant.
Yeah, and like
compared to everybody else. Like it's like by the time they even had an album, like full album, it was like Twice had like 6 different albums. That's true. And it was just like they're just a completely different feeling.
That's true. I think that's a lot of the argument too about like for the longest time people would not like really recognize Blackpink as a top group too. Like people like even though they're having all this success, people like, well, they don't really have a discography. Like how well can they really repeat this success? Like it's all a fluke because of their limit. Like I feel like they are at a disadvantage. I feel like in sometimes with the way people perceive them because their discography is so small. Yeah. YG. So yes. I feel like 2016 was like the end of third gen. That's my feel too.
So they're like a cusp.
Cusper. I say BP is third gen along with Twice and Red Velvet. What gen is SHINee? I'd say second. Well, second.
They're definitely second.
Obviously I hate YG. Just give us obligatory. I hate YG. Just give us music. True. Yes. So I don't want to do it years, but you're right. There's like a feel to it. Like there's definitely a feel to it sometimes. That's just like makes it sometimes confusing. But yeah, it's very like I would just yeah, EXO is such a weird one, and I think partially is because EXO was one of those groups that was like poppin' while second gen groups were also still poppin', and that's why I always like say that they were the turning point, because it was the first time that we had one of these newer groups be able to actually go toe to toe with these second gen, like, you know, kings and queens. So you know, I think maybe that's what I would say in the first gen. Once there's a group, or the fourth gen, this is my own prerogative, I'm literally making this up, it doesn't even matter, I'll probably change my mind tomorrow, but once a fourth gen group can like actually start rivaling, well, it's hard because BTS is kind of like impossible, but start rivaling like Twice
at the moment.
Yeah, that's true. If somebody can dethrone, but that's a big task. But like
it also just like if once they go to the army, what's gonna happen? True.
Okay, so that's where y'all strike. Listen to all the
exactly. They better be plotting all these companies.
But yeah, start at fourth gen is 2018. Which groups debuted 2018? I feel like I couldn't get
a group in 2018
off the top of my head. Dang. Eyes one?
Punch? Rocket Punch?
God, why can't I think of anyone who debuted that year? Yeah, I mean, I think that
Um,
makes sense because it has to be sometime like close to 2016. Because I definitely think Blackpink was like the tail end of that third generation, like those 2016 debuts in general. But I can't really think. Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe it's like it's not as significant to me because it's like. But then again, I know
Luna?
my like limit. Like I'm not.
80s?
I wish I knew about the like newer groups better. So I don't keep my ears to the streets as much as I used to. But you
Oh,
got some.
G-Idol.
Oh my god.
So AT, Stray Kids, Fromis,
Okay.
is one, Eyes One,
Okay.
Luna, G-Idol. I think those are the top.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So I can definitely mess with that idea. Luna debuted in 2018.
Apparently.
Aespa is definitely still rookies. They only debuted this year, right? Yes. I feel
Yeah.
like it's
Or
crazy.
last year?
No, I think it was this year.
Was it?
Wait, maybe you're right. No, it was this year. Aespa debut.
2020,
Oh.
November 17th. I knew it was like, I
Okay, it
felt
was
like it was
very
the
late in the
last,
year. Okay.
like the end.
Yeah, but you're right. It hasn't even been a year yet, so they're definitely still rookies. They're super rookies. You think they're gonna win the rookie award?
Super rookie. Super
Rookie,
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 rookie.
rookie.
Another thing they're taking from Red Velvet. No. It's like no.
I mean,
I love being messy, but honestly, no hate. Two queens can, be, good. I will say to Aespa to already having an album out for a new group usually have to wait 2 years. I think that depends because I know Like Ah, Twice's debut was like an album. Some people
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
But I
That
do
was a
think
good
it's
one.
risky because I think with Twice they kind of lucked out because they had that whole entire variety show, so it's like they did have
Oh,
fans that would
yeah.
buy the album. But like if a group has no like pre-group hype, I feel like the safest route is to release a single first.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because that's what I feel like Red Velvet did that.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't SNSD basically do that? They
Uh,
had that one random song. Like,
the
that was like a
nine.
cover. Is that the cover song they
Yeah,
had?
I think so.
Yeah.
The messy FX stands in the back. They're like, your comeuppance. They're still holding it together. They're like, we've been waiting for this. But yes. So shout out to them. All right. So for the last topic of the day, we have to talk about the queens of K-pop. Twice have
Oh.
graced us with their first English single, The Feels, which dropped last week. Actually it dropped right after we finished the podcast last week. So
Yeah.
good week for it to cook. I was disappointed because I was like, there must have been a miscalculation in the Billboard Hot 100 because where are my queens? What's going on here?
No, I know. I got the feels.
Don't do them that way. No, I feel bad because oh yeah, Blackpink is just an anomaly. They hate YG hates them releasing music for some reason. But yeah, what did you think about The Feels by One Twice of One JYP?
It was all right. Yeah.
I'm gonna make a compilation of me asking you, and you'd be like, "It was alright." Is it something you? How many times have you played it since it dropped? You're like none.
Played it. I listened to it. Today I watched them perform it like at a Good Morning America, and then what was the other whatever other show they were on?
Was it James?
They're on some
Corden?
late night one.
Let me look.
Was it James Corden?
Maybe Jimmy Fallon.
But yeah, I watched that.
What did you think?
So I guess like 3 times.
Wait, you didn't listen to that. You're like, this is enough
Probably
for
not.
this year. Okay, let's do this. Was there anything that stood out to you in the song?
The dance the way, no, I got the feels. Yeah. I mean, it's catchy.
It is. It is. It's very catchy and like a very just like you know, stapler type of way. Like, it's like, this song is nice, a stapler is also nice. I would love to have a stapler. It's very handy. But am I gonna, you know,
Wait, what is a stapler?
it's like a stapler, like the staple. Like, it's, you know, like, think about, like, stapler. You know, not necessarily a positive feeling, but not a negative feeling. It's just stapler.
Is this like a Gen Z thing? Sorry. I feel like you said this before and explained it to me, and even like still,
It's like,
I don't.
take a random object that's like neither here nor there. Like, okay, think about it. Hey, Jazz. Okay, let's go through. Let's do some exercises. Jazz, I got you some ice cream. How does that make you feel?
Depends on which. Okay.
You picky. I got you some strawberry ice cream from Friendly's.
Ew.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's good. I got you some strawberry ice cream from Friendly's. I'm literally gonna fight you.
If you said cookies and cream, I would have been
Okay,
like,
I got you some cookies and cream ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay. Jazz, they told me, the IRS for some reason told me that you misfilled out your taxes, so you're gonna have to do it again. Here's the form.
That's so stapler.
No! That is not
Did I
something
say it right?
bad. No.
Oh.
That's so stapler. Coming up next on the
That's so
Disney Channel.
stapler. It's a feature you can see.
No, you would feel, you don't like, do you like filling out taxes?
No.
Okay, how about
No, I
this?
don't.
Hey, Jazz, you know that party we were supposed to go to together? Sorry, I can't attend, so you're gonna have to just go by yourself. I know you don't know anyone.
That's so not stapler.
Oh my god, I hate you. Stop trying to incorporate. Just tell me how that makes you feel.
Oh, I'm not going to the party.
No, you have to go because you already paid the entrance fee.
I'll go in for 5 minutes.
No.
That sounds terrible.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you have two extremes. A nice one, I bought you cookies and cream ice cream. A bad one, I told you that you have to go to this party by yourself. So stapler is in the middle. Now, hey Jazz, I bought you a stapler. Whoopee. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. That's
No, it's like socks.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, I got you socks. It's like, yeah, I could use socks. I'm not gonna do a backflip across the Empire State Building, you know what I mean? So it's that kind of like neutral feeling where it's like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So you're trying to come up with a new saying.
I'm
hoping it catches.
Stop trying to make fetch happen, Brennan! You know, still confused. Okay, I think socks maybe is the way to go. I like stapler because I'm, you know, office supplies is very useful to me because I do a lot of office work. But like, just sub in something that's like, if somebody told you they bought it for you, you would be like, okay. Like, you wouldn't be like, oh my god. Like, if somebody was like, oh my god, I just got you like a new PC, state of the art, you'd be like, huh? But if somebody was like, hey, you're gonna have to come into this extra shift at work, I know we said you didn't have to work, you'd be like, oh. But if somebody was like, hey, I got you a pair of socks, you'd be like, okay, I understand. Or if I got you a stapler, that's great. Hey, I got you some band-aids, very useful. Yes, thank you. Does it make sense now? Gen Z 101. Gen Z, I don't know, because the young people are looking at me crazy too. So you were saying the feels felt like socks for Christmas, for Halloween, not Christmas. Dang. You know, that's for a thing. Yeah, I wanted to love it. It was fun, but like, okay, so I would assume that this was a big deal. Like, I feel like they kind of made it a big deal. You know, they have performed on, like, you know, American television before, but like I think they have 2 performances already now, and like they made a big deal about it. So it's like, as like a debut thing, right? I expected, like, I'm not saying they had to, like, you know, start doing like Dua Lipa levitating ass song or whatever, but like I expected it to have some vavoom, like still be Twice but some vavoom. Like this isn't good for like a first foray into like a new market, and I also don't think it's a good Twice song. Like it would also be boring if they just released it as like their next Korean comeback. So it's just like, to me it's like it's boring but not offensively so it's not like I'm like, oh, turn this off or whatever, but like it's just like, okay, I listened to it a couple times. The single, I was telling you this earlier, Jazz, the single on Spotify, or it was released with like multiple remixes. Some of the remixes do make it a bit more interesting, but overall it's like mostly a pass. Not a pass, but like a meh for me, a socks for me, a stapler for me. Yeah, I'm trying to keep y'all up on the hip lingo. Listen, we're all old here, so hip. I'm like the least hippest person on the planet. But yeah, they should have just done fancy in English. Ooh, I'll do you one better. They should have done Feel Special in English.
Didn't they already do that in English? Didn't they do both in English?
Oh, well, they should have made it
and just not release it. Like, I mean, I feel like wasn't like part of their other album where they just had random English songs. Do you remember that?
I'm a fake once, so no.
Oh,
I'm only once with the clout.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would have been fun. Even like, and this might be me just being crazy, but like Eunha, maybe that's traveling too far back. But I still think that has a really spunky, fun major. I don't know. I wish I would have liked it better. I don't even really like the styling. Like when I heard that it was supposed to be a prom thing, I thought that could be fun, but it just was kind of like the bare minimum that was needed to make it a prom thing. Like they had one scene where they were kind of getting ready and one scene when they were like taking prom pictures, and then it was just like, I don't know, I didn't really feel like they like really were like dedicated to that theme. So y'all, my stand card, it's slowly stepping into, no, just kidding, I still love them and they looked gorgeous. Somebody said Mama looked gorgeous. True. Nayeon's like cheerleader outfit that she has here is so cute. I want to do that for Halloween. But yeah.
Oh my gosh, when she was wearing that, I was like, wait, that is a nice outfit. I would never wear it, but it looked good. I like that. I like the sleeves.
I'll say if I was the other members and she walked out like that, I'm like, so y'all hate me, Silas?
I know. Like,
just say
so
it.
she's the main character of this whole entire thing. Okay,
thanks
cool.
for letting
just
me
confirming.
Thank you, cause yeah, her outfit is my favorite. But yeah, overall, maybe give it a 3, 4.
Wow.
Do I like it better than Savage? I guess. Like, I guess Savage was just more interesting, even if I didn't really like it. I guess.
I'll give it a 5.
Wow, you rated it higher than me. Okay, you are the new once.
It's just like, it's meh. It's like, it's not terrible.
I guess it's like, if it was
great,
it was terrible, I would maybe even appreciate it more. I don't know. It just doesn't make me feel anything. It doesn't make me feel special.
That's what I was gonna say. Dang it.
Yeah, 3, Josie, 3. I don't know. The onces are gonna. I'll be hearing from the onces. They're gonna nag me about this one. I'm not supporting these girls. They're gonna say you're not in the fandom anymore. I'm like, well, I started the fandom. Just kidding. I always brag. I'm like, but can you say you were once that was here during 16? And they're like, shut up, old lady. I'm like, oh, okay, never mind. Savage was very confusing. But yeah, so overall, yeah, I don't know what they want to do with this, but I mean, they looked good. So, yes. All right. So, it is time for everyone's favorite segment.
Oh.
Not jail. Sorry. The jail thingy dropped. Reporting live is Jazz with the shoe. She's like trying to Google. Here, I'll do like I'll do this jingle. These shoe minutes. You're either out or you're in it. It is one shoe min. He's super thin and super fly. He's our guy. It's Shoemin for the win. You know, like Luther Vandross, like he would be like,
"Oh, you can, yeah. You can telling me this, and I still don't know. I think you said it to my sister, and she said like, "Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about."
Okay, thank you.
Because I think we were at karaoke and we were saying it, and my sister was like, "Yeah, I know what you're saying," and I was just like, "Okay, obviously I missed this Luther Vandross."
He was literally.
I still haven't heard it. I'm waiting.
He's like, the closer I get to.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are you thirsty? You sound like a ghoul. Anyway, what's the tea on our boy?
He's doing nothing. He's at Hades. He's doing Hades. They released a video of him singing part of it, but that's about it.
Like an official video, or somebody did like a bootleg
I think it's an official video. I think it's like a commercial for Hades sound. Okay. And he's
so it's everyone. Not nothing else. Does he have Instagram or didn't he delete Instagram after Luhan left, or he like stopped using it or something?
He still uses. I mean, not as. I think he uses that. I think Bubble.
Oh, but the Bubble.
Something where I'm like, people like post stuff on Twitter and be like, "Yeah, he posted a new picture," and I'll go on his Instagram and it's not there. So I'm like, "Where the heck is this photo that you're talking about?"
Too.
But it's somewhere because he's posting pictures.
He's like, you have to find it. Follow the clues. Okay. We might need to retire him as our podcast boyfriend.
How dare.
It might have to become the Lee Jung Jae minute because.
Or we could just go to Aespa. I'll talk about Aespa.
Are they the new?
Okay, let's talk about Wendy.
Okay, she could be the podcast girlfriend. Wait, what is Wendy doing? Oh, that was exactly supposed to be shady.
Wow, she has a she has a show.
Oh really?
She has I think she's doing Young Street.
I
think she's a host for Young Street now.
Okay. All right, Wendy, you better
that's about all she does. She was doing the she like mouthed the words to like the beginning of Savage.
So, she's like.
And I was like, that would have been her part. I already know.
You think Red Velvet would sing that song?
No, but if they did, she would have. That would not go at all. I don't know who would do most of the rap. Like I know Irene probably would do parts, but who else?
I really don't know. Oh yeah, Irene would rap. Maybe Joy would do some rap parts. I could see Joy doing some.
Yeah, you try and jump in.
Yeah.
And then be like, hey, here I am, and then jump back, and then.
Stop. I'm present. New segment for Aespa, pronounced like forever. Oh wait, isn't she on SNL? Did that ever come to fruition, or did the fans?
Oh yeah, what happened with that? I didn't hear.
I don't even know if the SNL is back. I'm on the next Bevel
SNL. Oh.
LNS, shaking it up Chicago. All right, so
wait, hold on.
She's like in jail. We're like,
I guess she is in it. Oh, I think she's actually in it.
Snap! When did that start airing? Ooh.
No, it's not airing. It says that there's a fan account from SNL Korea filming today. OP wrote that Junghyuk and Wendy are very handsome and pretty. So, and then there's like a person filming them doing a skit.
Oh wow! All right.
So
her improv.
I guess she was in there. Ooh, so Wendy. I'll talk about her. She's actually doing stuff. And then when Shimon comes back, of course, we can.
Oh, I can't believe you're actually going for kicking Shimon to the curb.
Actually, yeah, no, we should go for your. Since it's always been about my fave, let's do your fave.
Okay, so.
I mean, we already did hit that whole entire 10-minute thing on it, but next time.
10 more. Oh wait, you have to do the reporting live because now I'm the correspondent.
Oh, I'm terrible at it.
Just say
reporting live.
Imagine we're on the live news station. You're like reporting. No.
Reporting live. What do you say?
It's Jay with the Jung Minute. Lee Jung Jae.
Okay. It's Jay with the Jung Minute.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jung Minute with Jay. Tonight we have an update. My man, also known as Jung Jae, he's been flying all over the world with his newfound Squid Game fave. First, everyone, I want you to get out your cell phones right now and go to Instagram.org and type in "from Jay Lee" or something. I didn't actually remember
that's
it.
it for the Jung Minute.
No. What is it?
Take
My
out your
Navis,
phones,
my
like, whoa.
sacrifices. My Navis, my love for you.
Navis, we love you.
Navis, we love you. Not this ratchet ass. Why is my segment so ratchet, huh? Your segment got to be classy.
Because you're out here like, get out your phones. I'm typing Instagram. Trying to get people. I don't know.
No, open your phones and go to
follow
LinkedIn.
this man.
Go to myspace.com.
MySpace.
myspace.gov. Quickly.
MySpace.com/Ej. Whatever his name is.
How dare you? How dare you?
What's his name again? It's
Jung Jae. Guys, yo, this is so disrespectful. How dare you disrespect the podcast boyfriend? You just got
I'm gonna remember next time.
You
I got it. I wrote it down. Watch me lose his notebook.
You throw it in trash. You better remember his name, and you better go to linkedin.ejongjay.org.net.
I wonder, does he have a LinkedIn? Just imagine.
What? I don't think so. So you just threw Dio out the damn window. Well, unfortunately, he decided to go on vacation. Funny enough, though, when I was watching one of the Jung Jae movies, Dio was actually in it.
What?
Yeah, I was so shocked.
What movie?
The Among the Gods one, the one about the gods.
Maybe. Oh, that's probably why I know that name then. Okay. I was like, why do I know the name of this show, like this movie?
Oh, okay.
So that might be why.
Not you being a better Dio fan than me, because I did not know. When I saw it, I was like, hey! I was so excited. Dio will, when he decides to have a schedule, because I'm mad at him because I did not get one Nan one performance of any damn song on that damn album. And when you sent me, you're like, oh, look, he performed it. It was a damn voice note. I was mad. I thought you were linking me to him actually performing it, but it was a dang voice recording he did on the fly. It was a bubble thing, right?
I think so.
Trash. I'm mad at him.
He tried.
He's the boyfriend ex-husband. I mean, he's the podcast ex-husband.
He's the boyfriend ex-husband. Dang.
It's too many times. He was like, remember me, Jay. Well, he better remember the lyrics to his damn song and remember how to sing them on stage and then do that because he's non-existent.
Oh my god.
He is a short thing though. He'll always have a place in my heart, but he's just being like non-existent. I can't report on something that's not there. All right, I'm trying.
Is he even doing anything?
I don't think so. He probably is working on some movie, low key, but that's not as fun. That's why, like, the people you guys who like stand actors, what do y'all do? Like, like.
And sit there staring at the same picture.
How do you stand that? Like after the drama wraps up, how do we stand? Like, what do we do? Tell me. I need to know. I need to know. My head looks big compared to yours. I got a big head.
Your what?
My head looks so big compared to yours. I wish I had a gong you head.
I feel like our heads look the same. Are you saying I have a gong you head? Oh no.
Actually, shape-wise, yes. You don't look like a tortoise, but like because you have a
small
round
Kermit?
head. No.
No.
You think he looks like a Kermit, not me.
He's Kermit. I don't make the rules.
Oh god.
He came out looking like that. And he just happened to look like Kermit.
Oh, we gotta get these young idols. They got all this because that's true. We need like a younger idol boyfriend if we want like, or podcast boyfriend if we want like.
I'm not going younger.
We can go 1997. I think we can find a nice active 1997 idol.
Oh, you got Jungkook.
I mean, but that's not fun because it's like obviously he's doing stuff. Like somebody who's like kind of more low key, so like us reporting on them doing stuff would actually be like news. Oh well, reporting live. It's Jungkook. He got a lip piercing apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think you showed me that.
Yeah. I was like, okay. I think he's
going crazy.
Looks like in real life, huh?
He is Corpse husband. Just imagine.
Joke.
It's him.
Choke me like
the
a choke.
Popularity would explode.
Exactly, like literally the solar system would combust. Wait, what happened with Minju?
Minju, what?
Oh, did we see Minju turn down Hybe's offer? Yeah, I heard.
Oh yeah.
But the last I saw was that like they're like apparently they're still trying to like discuss it with her, but a lot of people were saying when she set up her own bubble account was pretty much like, okay, she's obviously not gonna be in that group. But I don't know. I feel like part of me is like, you're missing out on a big opportunity. But also, if she knows she doesn't actually want to be an idol, then I can understand her being like, that was cute when I did it with Eyes One. Now we're done with that chapter. We're closing it. I don't know. It's kind of hard. And I guess maybe like if she's like trying to be a serious actor, she probably knows like the stereotypes idol actors get, and she's probably like, if I want to really, do this right, then I have to be on the next level. All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap the pod up here. It's getting kind of late, but again, I would like to thank you guys all for sitting back, relaxing, drinking. I hope your drinks are done, guys. Last call. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get the heck out of here. Thank you for enjoying this night. Jasmine, is there any last words you want to tell the people? Stay in school.
Yeah. If you're in school. If not, go back. You failed.
You failed. They're like, but I have a diploma. You failed.
No, you're supposed to stay. That's the right way.
Live in there.
Exactly.
Thank you for that positive word, Jasmine.
Always here.
As for me, guys, I will be streaming again tomorrow at like 8:30, I think. We'll be playing Little Nightmares. Huh? Yes, Little Nightmares. The first. Thank you, Jazz. You found me. Yay. But
unfortunately, I just showed up on my freaking YouTube page. I was like, wait a minute. I thought I did block her. How the heck did she get through?
I'm very resilient. I have my way. But yeah, so I'll be playing Little Nightmares tomorrow. So if you like spooky, crappy games, come do that. And then on Saturday, I will actually be streaming again. This time I'll finally be able to stream 12 minutes, y'all. It's been a long time coming. I've been saying I'm gonna stream that game since 1932, but finally I'll have a actual console I can stream it on. So that game, I'm trying to do it all in one night, so it's gonna be an all-nighter. We'll have a lot of fun, so mark your calendars. All right, guys, thank you. Oh wait, Andy says, I'd like to take this opportunity to promote NCT 127's upcoming repackage. Hopefully it's better than sticker. I was gonna say, don't come here promoting sticker, Andy. You know better than that.
Can I say, I was very upset by people being like Savage is Aespa's sticker, and I was like, no. How dare you? Try again, quite frankly. It's not even. Why would you do that?
They're just trying to pull us with the stickers. But we will peep that. I'll give them another try. And thank you guys so much. Thank you everyone for standing out or staying up and hanging out with us. Leanne, best mod. But yes, thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time at the Sleepy Idol. Wait, you're supposed to do
it's that. Okay, you can't just make something up on the fly and be like, all right.
You're supposed to read my mind.
I don't even know you even did. You went Sleepy Idol.
Okay, we'll do Sleepy Idol. All right,
am I going the right way?
Okay, so Sleepy.
I feel like we need to practice this before we.
This is a practice video, a practice version. They love these. Okay, sleepy, idle. Oh, sleepy.
These are Jasmine.
It can be sleepy, idle. Break your neck. Ready? See you next time on. See you next time on the Sleepy Idol. Oh, we're about to debut. We're about to go number 1 of Melon.
By just saying Sleepy Idol.
Listen,
and that's it.
Savage. That rival's savage. All right, guys. Good night. Have a nice one. Bye.